Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Welcome in, welcome in. I am Head.Lioness. We are about to get into a Saturday love message. Hey y'all. Welcome in, y'all. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. All right. We're going to see what's the gossip for the weekend. We're going to see what's the weekend gossip, you guys. Hold on. I need to go get some lotion. Hold on, y'all. My hands are too dry. We're going to see what's the gossip. Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Mary. Thank you for the heart me. Thank y'all so much for coming in and tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all. Happy Saturday. He says that I'm glowing. Hey, DJ Brown Sugar. Hey. I hope you putting your mixes online. I don't know if you be mixing, but I just heard I hope you putting that shit out there. Hey y'all, we finna get started. Y'all give me just a second. My hands was way too dry. I'm like, I can't get on here like that now. I'm about to, and I'm dropping music tomorrow. Yes, please do. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know if you be putting mixes out, but I heard you need to. I hope you doing it. And you know, you could be getting on, I don't know what your following count is, but you know, you can get on here and be doing live mixes also now. I be seeing them. I be tapping into people's live mixes, the DJs. So, I don't know, girl. I'm just saying, welcome in, y'all. Out the gate with the downloads. Okay. Hey, Scorpio T. All right, so we're going to see what's the gossip for this weekend. We're using the what's the gossip. Yes. Okay. We're going to see what's the gossip here. Welcome in. Thank y'all for coming in. Hey, Strawberry. Rich Rising, baby. Oh, it is still early. Yeah. Welcome in, y'all. Hey, Queen B. We finna see what's the weekend gossip. Let's see what's going on, y'all. We ain't pulled from this deck in a little minute. I think I'm gonna go to what's the vibe and what's the tea. We're gonna see what's this, and then we'll clarify with some tarot. Okay. I wasn't planning on that, but I guess. Hey, I am her. I'm her always. Rich Rising, baby. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna be fighting with my eyes today, so I had my glasses on, but I was like, I ain't finna deal with them sliding off my face because I be looking down at the table. So I'm like, we just gonna have to raw eyeball it, okay? We gonna have to raw dog it, goddamn. All right, what's the gossip here? What's the weekend gossip for the collective? Thank you. Oh, Maggie. Okay, out the gate. Payday is here. Okay. Payday is here. Somebody got some type of money rolling in. Hey, Vera. Some type of financial rewards is here. Somebody's finna be receiving some checks, cash and checks. There's some type of celebration of success. Oh, my God. Somebody receiving a deposit. Okay, I'm here for that. I feel like every time I come to this deck, Spirit be like, girl, it's some money coming in. That's all I got to tell you. Okay, just keep knowing that the shmoney is coming. If it ain't already here, okay? Give me some more. What's the weekend gossip here? Yeah. And look, somebody here, you're unbreakable. We always get this. And this, I'm not upset about that, okay? Unbreakable is here. You done weathered some type of storm, okay? You done endured some type of hardship. Hey, Rich Rosimo, okay? You're strong. You showed strength through adversity. Nothing can break you. And now there's some type of success that you're receiving, okay? There's some type of celebration or something like that. Somebody finna get paid for their hardship is what I just heard. Maybe you were dealing with somebody that was two-faced. All right, give me some more here. What's the weekend gossip? Thank you. There's some type of clickbait here. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. There's some type of clickbait here. Misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths, not what it seems. Hey, 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 the goddess, hey, y'all. There's some type of clickbait here. No filter. You won't believe this story. Let me tell y'all something. I feel like, okay, as a sidebar, the way some shit is gonna come in for somebody, whoever was trying to stop you, bring hardship to you, bring storms and chaos to you. Hey, good afternoon. It's almost afternoon. Good afternoon. When somebody see how you winning, they could very well like not believe it. Like it could be like unbelievable, like how shocking it is. Somebody's also lying on someone. Somebody's exaggerating some type of truth about you or some type of story. Somebody, you've also been able to overcome some type of like a smear campaign. I feel like you are showing, like with this unfiltered here, like no filter. Okay, you're speaking your truth, you're authentic, you're raw honesty. And it's crazy, I just said something about raw dog and some shit, right? This is how you really feel. You're speaking your truth, or you're speaking out about some type of like lies or some type of deception or something like that. Maybe somebody was like putting out some type of false information about you or something along those lines. Hey Bianca, happy Saturday. And you are showing that no, that's not what it is. By showing up, being authentic, being true, you being unbreakable and enduring this hardship the way that you have is showing that somebody was fucking lying. Somebody could have been putting something online. Somebody could have been like maybe creating some type of smear campaign online about you or something like that. Somebody also thought that people wouldn't believe you. Somebody also could have thought that people would not believe you or something like that. Like when it came to you speaking your truth or something like that, somebody could also be trying to discredit you in some type of way, saying that you're lying. Fulfilling a fantasy is in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Whatever it is, you got a payday here. You're unbreakable. And I feel like somebody could very well like may have thought that they like ruined your reputation is what I just heard. But maybe something that they said about you. Something that like, but it's something about you, something was not what it seemed. Somebody said some shit, put some type of fake story out or something like that to maybe get people to get involved, because it's a clickbait. So it's like I must put this shit out here to get you willed in or something like that. But somebody could be realizing if somebody got caught up in some shit, believing a fake story about you or something like that, you been in this space of speaking your truth and being raw and honest and authentic. Yeah. Game is over. Game over. Somebody was having a good time, but like not today. No more. No more. Game is over. Whatever somebody was saying. Okay. Give me one for this. Thank you, Emma. Give me one for this this payday. Somebody, you got paydays coming in. Deposits. Give me one for this payday. Thank you. Oh my goodness, something's being exposed, y'all. Hey, Vibes by Valerie. Something is being exposed, and we already know. No filter is here. Okay, you're speaking your truth. You're expressing yourself. You're exposing something. You're exposing someone. Maybe their lies. Hey, Rich Rising, Kimberly. Their lies, the lies that they convinced people to believe. Okay, they altered the truth. You know what I'm saying? Created some type of misleading, whatever storyline about you or something like that. But you are exposing it. Somebody here, you could have like real deal, like evidence and proof. Like, no, especially somebody could have said you said something, could have said that a conversation went a certain way. You could have been recording the goddamn conversation. Okay, you could have been recording it like, nah, I got the proof that that's not what happened. Or I got a track record. I got receipts. I got receipts that that's not what happened like that. And my receipts can back up everything that I am saying, everything that I'm revealing, all of the truth that you're speaking. Okay, you're like, no, that was a fucking lie. Somebody is definitely putting something out online. Could be heavy emphasis on some type of virtual deception. Seeing is no longer believing. Somebody was exaggerating some shit, some storyline or something like that, maybe to get people to believe them or something along those lines. And you are revealing and you're exposing this person. You're exposing this person. You're exposing this person and their lies. Okay? Somebody here, you could be healing your childhood wounds, facing yourself. And I just feel like whatever this is, it's like you don't have nothing to hide. Is what I just heard. You are really who you say you are. Okay, you've done the healing work. You faced yourself. You faced your own shadows. And those are some of the toughest fucking shadows to face. And for somebody here, again, you're unbreakable. You're unbreakable. Some type of hardship that you could have gone through, collective, you could have had to really buckle down and face yourself, heal yourself in order to overcome this hardship. Okay? This card say, what you see is what you get. Okay, this say what you see is you. But I just heard what you see is what you get. What you see is you. Somebody had to look themselves in the mirror. Heavy emphasis on that. And so it's like, motherfucker, if I was able to face my own demons, I was able to get control over the darkness that was trying to consume me. The insecurities, the self-sabotaging ways and things like that. I was able to get a hold over that. You think I'm not going to speak up? You think I'm scared to speak out against you? I ain't got nothing to hide. I know exactly who the hell I am. Okay? You know exactly who the hell you are. Somebody here, you done did the work. You done did the work. Somebody is like drastically healing. Okay? Okay. Somebody's healing. There's some type of announcement coming in about somebody getting a payday. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, like I said a minute ago, somebody going to think it's a fucking lie. Like, ain't no way Divine Collective just popped out like that. Ain't no way Divine Collective just got blessed like that. There's some type of announcement coming in about you succeeding and celebrating. The way some type of money is rolling in for you. Sheesh. Give me one for this unbreakable. Okay. Somebody is not going to be comfortable with that. Somebody is not going to be at peace. It's going to bring a lot of disturbance to somebody because they could have tried to create some type of narrative about you. Okay? They're not going to be happy about this. Somebody's also not happy about the fact that you're not like being isolated, singled out, or something like that. You're not being abandoned or left by yourself is another thing. I just heard somebody wanted you by yourself. And somebody here, you could have been by yourself and facing yourself. And now you showing up, you're connecting with like-minded individuals in your tribe, the people who you're supposed to be around, your pillars of support. Give me one for this unbreakable. Hey, LaWanda. Rich Rising, babe. Well, grand afternoon. Hey, Lock Goddess. Happy Saturday, you guys. Give me one for this unbreakable. Thank you. Nurturing is here. Look at you, very wise. Very wise, okay? Somebody here, you are loving, okay? And you are loved, is what I just heard. Somebody has been receiving guidance. Somebody has been receiving guidance from a wiser, maybe this could be a loved one, this could be a ancestor that, you know, has transitioned over or something like that. There's something about you being nurtured here. And it's also something about you giving back. Yeah, that could be exactly what this is. Hey, what's that say? Swag significant or something like that? Swagnificent? Girl, I might have just butchered that. Hey, baby. There's something about you speaking up. You could be guiding other people. Oh, I love this song. You're giving back. Somebody here, you're helping other people and showing other people how to get through hardship. And maybe you are loving on people. Oh my God. With the things that you're saying, the way that you're communicating, you are helping people. You're giving this wisdom back to people. Showing them that they're unbreakable, showing them how they could, you know, weather the storm. Giving your wisdom of how you overcame some shit. Somebody could be, somebody could be like a motivational speaker or something like that. Or people could look at you like, just, you're so wise. Hold me. It's something about the things that you're saying. You're helping people. You're helping people. And somebody could have really tried to paint you out to be something that you weren't. Somebody here, your storm, whatever you've been through, whatever challenges you've been through, you're going to be able to help people that is either currently going through stuff that you've overcome. Shit, you could you could be still going through the storm and helping other people while you going through the storm. You could be giving wisdom and guidance, helping to nurture people, heal people. It's something about like somebody here, if you do content or something like that, record somebody here, your life, hardships that you done been through in life. It's something about being expressive and talking about it. Somebody here, there's something about you being paid for just expressing yourself. Okay. Announcing the hardship that you've been through and how you overcame it. Guiding other people. Wow. Okay. So somebody here, you could either need to write that book. You could need to record those videos. There's also something about somebody got some proof on somebody. Somebody got some proof that you are who you say you are. Okay? That a situation did not go the way that somebody is out here making it seem like it did. Somebody is really trying to paint somebody out to be something that they're not. Exaggerating a storyline or something like that. Also, I feel inclined to say someone could be trying to take credit for some type of success that you have. Like when the shit hit the surface, like, damn, this big announcement about some type of celebration of success or some type of reward that you have coming in. Somebody could very well try and put out there, well, like, yeah, it was thanks to me. If it wasn't for me, Divine Collective would have never done that. If I wouldn't have broke Divine Collective heart, they would have never had that storyline to tell. Like, okay, what the fuck? But whatever it is, it's something about, like, This person is a liar. Yeah. Every time the AI pop up in here, I just crack up laughing because that is so funny to me. Give me one for this clickbait. Hey. Yeah. Give me one for this clickbait. Oh shit, welcome in, y'all. I didn't even know so many of y'all had came in so soon. Give me one for this. Yes, Sandra, hey. Give me one for this clickbait. I ain't got my moderator in here right now, so I'm trying to make sure I don't got no crazies that done pop in real quick. Somebody in their feelings. Somebody in their feelings creating some type of false narrative about you. Somebody in their feelings putting out fake news about you or some shit like that. Yeah. They know they fucked up. We not taking any of these in reverse. They know they fucked up. Somebody in their feelings. And it's because, look, you speaking your truth, baby. So keep speaking your truth. They know they fucked up. And they feeling the type of way about it. You could already know exactly who this is. Okay, you could already know exactly who this is that's in discontent. Okay, that's envious of you. Thank you, Queen Bee. Thank you, Joanna. Okay, you could already know exactly who this is. That could also be trying to compete with you or some shit like that. Whatever it is, they resentful. They know they fucked up because look at you. Okay, you secure. Okay, there's wealth here, y'all. There's wealth here. And this could have all started with you, from you. Thank you so much. From you just sitting and checking yourself. We already seen that. Somebody could have really, like, in the midst of a fucking storm, instead of you spiraling out of control and blaming everything and everybody else, you went and looked yourself in the mirror. You checked yourself. Okay, you could have checked yourself. Went and wrote down things like, okay, look, this is what this was. Okay, how can I improve this? Look, you could have really had to sit and face your damn self. And now that you done faced yourself, you're not scared. Because what the hell are you scared to speak up for? No, you know exactly who you are. And somebody is feeling the type of way they in their feelings because some type of lie that they could have created about you. Thank you so much, Queen Bee. The lie that they could have created about you. Okay, maybe online or something like that. They're in their feelings because they're being exposed because you really are who you say you are, man. You really are who you say you are. Okay. And you're going to be very successful. Like, if you ain't already. Like, somebody here, like, could be very successful already. Like, no lie. Somebody very wealthy. Okay. Do we need to pull anything else, or we gonna go to some tarot? Let me see. You're unbreakable, collective. I love that for you. And you being able to weather some type of storm, maybe after somebody betrayed you in some type of way. You had a traitor in your camp, is what I just heard. Somebody backstabbed you. Somebody was deceptive. They know they fucked up. Okay. They're not to be trusted. This person could have been doing some type of ritualistic, shit on you when you guys were intimate or something along those lines. Or this person could be doing this shit in the background. Whatever this is, there's consequences here for their bad choices. The games that they played. This person is dealing with the consequences. They could very well be trying to run. They could be in denial, making excuses. Okay. Making excuses, trying to run from these consequences that they are dealing with because of betrayals, how they betrayed you. In denial, trying to escape the consequences. Somebody did a lot of work. Somebody looked into a lot of things to try and pull some strings. We already seen this the other night about this puppeteer energy. Somebody really looked into a lot to try and control you, to manipulate you, to try and manipulate a situation. They said a lot of lies. They told a lot of lies, trying to control a situation. Hey, Miley, and this could be somebody again, like we seen, that could be trying to compete with you. trying to compete with you. They in their feelings, okay? Could be trying to compete with you online or something like that. But people are realizing that it's not giving, babe. It's not giving. You're not, this person is not authentic. What they're saying is not adding up. It's not making sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not giving what it's supposed to give, okay? And somebody is mad. Hey. Okay, confirmation. Somebody is mad, whether masculine or feminine, because look, they ass done got tossed in the trash, y'all. Come through, spirit. I guess we just channeling right now. They done got tossed in the trash. They're mad. They're in their feelings. Whatever they putting out is trash, y'all. Whatever they're saying about you, whatever they said about you, whatever that looks like, it's fucking trash. This is a trash ass individual, okay? They're trying to compete with you. They're envious of you, in their fucking feelings. They know they fucked up. Ain't nothing that they could do to change the circumstances. You're still winning. Okay, you're still winning. They can't even fucking believe their eyes when they see all the great things that's happening for you, or when all of these great things actually hit the fan. And it's no longer gonna be where you can hide it. Like, cause somebody here, you could be winning on the low and just keeping that shit. Like, I just heard keeping it cool. You could not be saying nothing. You could really just be chilling. Like, you know what? You know, they in their feelings. They feel a type of way. They butt hurt. They salty. Okay? They feel a type of way. They know they fucked up. They know they fumbled. You know what I'm saying? You could be chilling on the low, but with just taking your wins, your W's, and, you know, keeping it moving, being real humble about the shit. But I feel like for somebody here, it's going to get to a point where it's going to be grand. It's going to be out there. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to hide it, is what I'm hearing. It's gonna get so big. It's gonna get so big that you're not gonna be able to hide it anymore. Okay? And this could very well be you just speaking your truth. Somebody here being authentic, helping other people in some type of way, however you show up and help people. Okay, whatever your passion is, whatever your gift is, however you give back. Okay, however you give back, whatever wisdom it is that you are sharing with people, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, somebody feels a type of way. There's consequences for this. They're mad. Somebody is very mad. They need anger management, y'all. They need anger management. They were lying. Somebody's also mad because their lies are exposed. You're exposing their lies, y'all. You're exposing this person's lies. You put me in my place when I'm ready. Hold on, y'all. You always hold it down. Okay, are we done with that? Are we leaving it there? Oh man, I don't want to go to that deck. That deck gonna bring out darkness. Straight mental patient, heavy on that. Okay, let's just see. What time is it? It's 12. Let's see. Let me get one out of here. Yeah. Let's get one out of here. Before we get some tarot. Give me one for this payday recording. I feel like I want to go to that Haters Exposed deck. Give me one for this payday recording. Announcements, expression, revealing. Give me one for this. There's some type of divorce here. Okay, somebody, you could be experiencing some type of breakup, or there's some type of some truth or something being revealed, maybe after a divorce or during a divorce or after some type of separation. You are exposing somebody, speaking your truth about maybe what somebody put you through. It don't have to be, you didn't have to be like legally married to this person. It could be common law marriage. You could have just been with this person for a very long time or something like that. You could have, hey, Miss Blacklisted, you could have been in like, you know, just a higher level commitment with this person, you know, like in the physical for a very long time or something like that. And there's a separation here. Give me one for this payday and recording. Thank you. Yeah. It's something about no. Okay. It's not the right time. Somebody could feel like this is like the wrong time for them to be exposed or something like that. Somebody also did not want you to have this. Somebody didn't want you to have this. Somebody doesn't want to be exposed. Somebody doesn't want you to be stable. Somebody don't want you to be successful in some type of way. We're gonna get more on that. Give me one for this. Unbreakable and nurturing. Give me one for this. Yeah, somebody's moving. Somebody was able to move. Also, somebody's going to be moving soon. Okay, there's some type of change in residence for someone here. If I can just get this to focus for y'all. Okay, yeah, there's some type of change in residence or something like that. Somebody could have to move maybe after some type of separation, some type of divorce, or maybe you've already done this. Okay, whatever the case may be, there's some type of, if you were dealing with hardship when it comes to your living situation or something like that, there is a positive shift that's going to be happening with that if it hasn't already transpired. Okay, somebody here, you're going to be moving. There's some type of movement here. Damn. Okay, somebody getting a new house. Somebody is getting the house in a divorce. Okay, somebody could have thought that maybe somebody could have definitely been dealing with some type of hardship or something like that when it comes to some type of living in circumstances or something like that. Intimacy is here. I'm not gonna keep that. Somebody's definitely reminiscing. We already seen tantric sex out here. Somebody could definitely be reminiscing on past experiences. Somebody could also be trying to do spell work or something like that when they think of you, or that type of thing. They touch themselves or some shit like that. Somebody could have definitely been dealing with some type of have some adversities when it comes to your living arrangements, or maybe the home that you were living in with this person. There's a change of residence here. Somebody's moving out. Give me one for this clickbait and in their feelings. Thank you. Date night is here. Okay, get ready to be wined and dined. Somebody lying, saying that they was the one like wining and dining you, taking care of you, or some shit like that. Okay, because this is coming out up under this clickbait, and it's not what it seems, exaggerated truths or something like that. Somebody in their feelings, they could really been out here trying to make it seem like they was taking care of you. They was the one whining and dining you. You know what I'm saying? That you wouldn't be in some type of situation or something like that if it wasn't for them. Somebody really out here misleading. Somebody out here misleading people about you. Okay, look, false headlines. You wouldn't believe the story that somebody is out here telling people about you. They saying that they was really the one that was taking care of you. That's what they're saying, that they was whining and dining you. This motherfucker could have promised you some type of like certain lifestyle or some type of, they could have made some promises, but empty promises is here. They didn't keep them damn promises that they made to you, collective. Okay, not what it seems is out here. Somebody in their feelings. Somebody's in their feelings, y'all, because for one, we already seen this last night. We've been getting this constant energy. Somebody out, you paid, baby. You stable, okay? You're able to take care of yourself. You're able to provide for yourself. Your hard work, all of this hard work that you've done on yourself with your craft, with your skills, whatever work you've done on yourself is paying off. We already seen you in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay, you got paydays out here. Okay, you're unbreakable. Somebody here, this person is in their feelings because somebody could have really put some type of story out there. Okay, that the reason why you live a certain way, the reason why you are a certain way is because they was taking care of you whole time. That wasn't even the motherfucking truth. And you out here, it definitely could be some type of lies being put online about you. Okay, Virtual deception is here. Convincing lies, altering the truth. And you out here speaking out like, hold on a second, motherfucker. You ain't never really took care of shit for real, for real. You ain't never really took care of shit for real, for real. I always been the one to provide. I always been the one to make some shit happen. Okay, bounce back and you know, make some shit shake. I always been the one smart enough to get some things moving, to get some things flowing and stuff like that. It ain't never really gave that you really wasn't about what you like what you say you about. Like you a user, like you a leech, like you lazy, like you can't take care of yourself or do for yourself. It never really gave that. And somebody in their feelings, because now that you done parted ways for them or from them, they being exposed because you speaking out, you showing exactly who you are, who you been this whole time. And what you're saying and what you're doing is like, I just heard it's conflicting stories. It's conflicting stories. What you're saying and what you're doing is showing that this motherfucker been lying the whole time about how they was taking care of you, how they was doing this, how they was doing that, how they exaggerated the truth. And we already seen that somebody, you dealing with somebody or you were dealing with somebody that lies with conviction. Thank you so much, Samantha. They lie with conviction. They in their feelings now because like they really did a lot of lying. Thank you so much, Queen B. They really did a lot of lying. A lot of manipulation was here trying to pull strings and create a certain narrative. They could have been lying to a little copycat trying to, you know what I'm saying, make themselves seem like something or whatever the case may be. Like, yeah, I'll be the one taking care of Divine Collective. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have that damn whatever. If it wasn't for me, she wouldn't be able to do this and do that or whatever. I was taking care of them whole time. You're like, absolutely the fuck not. Only thing you did was betray me. Only thing you did was stab me in the back and deceive me. Only thing you did was show me how you're not to be trusted. Okay, there's betrayals here. You didn't do shit. And this person could definitely be in denial, trying to run from the consequences. Somebody was leading somebody else on or something like that, really trying to put on some type of facade. And now this person feels the type of way, y'all. I'm telling y'all, they feel the type of way. Because not only are you exposing all of their fucking lies, you don't want nothing to do with them. They wasn't able to break you or something along those lines. Okay. Okay. You exposing this person. They said I was the one taking care of Divine Collective. I was the one providing that lifestyle for Divine Collective. I was the one that put them on. I was the one that take care of everything. Divine Collective is lazy. Divine Collective don't work. Divine Collective don't do this, that, and the third. Whole time you out here speaking up, showing you like, motherfucker, I got proof. I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this is, you got receipts. We said that from the beginning. And somebody like, no, this is the worst time. This is the worst way this shit could go. This is the worst way this could pan out. You know what I'm saying? This is the worst way. We already seen somebody know they fucked up. Also, somebody is still questioning their sexuality in some type of way. You could have found out about this. Somebody was willing to take a risk or something like that. That could definitely be a sidebar for somebody, okay? That could definitely be a sidebar for somebody, okay? It's something about being patient or something like that. Oh, thank you, Miley. Thank you so much. Okay, somebody being patient. Somebody could be dealing with some type of health issues. That's funny to me. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody really out here lying, trying to like exaggerating the truth. Like, yeah, if it wasn't for me. You're fucking crazy. You out here on your own still getting bread. Getting more money by yourself than you was ever probably getting with this person because they ass was blocking your abundance. Alright. Alright, one more. I heard it. I know which one. I heard it. Where is it? Dang, y'all. That's funny. These people crazy. Alright, I know. Alright, let me get one more. That's funny. Yeah, this shit is done. No more second chances. It's dead, baby. This relationship is over. And somebody could definitely be trying to bring their crunchy ass back towards you. They could definitely be trying to chase after you. Definitely could be trying to come in codependent on you. Okay, this is somebody that could very well be scared that you are gone and gone for good. And that's exactly what it is, baby. Okay, this is done. Somebody could definitely be trying to chase after you. Also, there's something about when some shit hit the fan, y'all, because I just seen it. Yeah. Somebody got a narcissist or somebody that could very well come in out of nowhere. When this news break, that you can't, like, the shit that you could be keeping low key about how well you doing, what you really got coming in, because mind y'all, we keep getting that move in silence. Okay, move in silence with your plans. When it's time to pop out, we gonna pop out. That's all the motherfucker gonna need to know. Is like, damn, collective done popped out. It's something about this person coming in, trying to love bomb you. Okay, trying to love bomb you all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? Trying to come in. I'm telling y'all, in their feelings. Look, all of a sudden now it's unconditional love. Okay, all of a sudden now it's unconditional love and I love you. But this is all love bombing. This is a narcissist. Okay, this is a narcissist. This is a one-sided situation. This is somebody that's like, no. Give me one for this payday. Recording and no. Somebody don't want this to be over. Somebody don't want to be exposed. Somebody don't want you to be successful. Somebody don't want you to be looked at as somebody stable all on your own, because it contradicts everything that they've said about you. It contradicts the storyline that they put out there about you. Hey, it contradicts everything with you showing up like, no, motherfucker, like, it might have been a little hard. Somebody here really, when it comes to some type of living situation or something like that, when it comes to some type of living situation or something like that, somebody could have really, if you and this person lived together, if you stayed with this person temporarily, whatever that looks like, they stayed with you. This could be somebody that was living in your motherfucking house and could very well have been out there like, yeah, I was the one that was keeping Divine Collective bills paid and afloat and shit like that. If it wasn't for me, they would have lost their house or something like that. Whole time it's like, no, that wasn't even the fucking case. Or I let Divine Collective stay with me. If it wasn't for me, Divine Collective wouldn't have had nowhere to stay. Whatever. Whole time, like, you could have, let me tell you, whatever storyline they putting out here, it's a lie. And you're showing up in a way, in a manner that is contradicting everything that they said. Somebody don't want you to be stable. Somebody don't want you to expose anything. Somebody don't want you to speak up. Somebody don't want you to give, mentorship. Don't want you to talk about what you've been through, because you expose them. When you talking about what you've been through and you helping other people, you know what I'm saying? When you expressive and you speaking your truth, okay? When you're speaking your truth, being raw, being honest about how you really feel, okay? Authentic. Again, you are like breaking the facade. You're helping other people, but your story, your truth is bringing light to all of their fucking lies. Give me one for this payday. Recording and no. They exposed. Thank you. The runner. Somebody in runner energy. Somebody is sad about this separation. I'm not going to keep both of these. Somebody feels bitter. Somebody's thinking about you. You could definitely be getting the fuck on from this person. Okay? All of this turmoil, all of this sadness, all of this, you know what I'm saying, chaos that somebody could have brought in your life. You could be running from this person. And we already seen they in chaser energy. We already seen that they in chaser energy, y'all. Okay? Somebody feeling the type of way we said this, they in their feelings. They uncertain about the future. Like, damn, is it really over? Everything that Divine Collective is saying, all of the stuff that Divine Collective is saying, is it really over? Are we really done? You don't want nothing from this person. You want nothing from this person. There's so much, like, and this could have been like this person brought a lot of turmoil to your life. Okay, confirmation. They're bitter. They're bitter. Let me just get one. They're bitter. Give me just one, please. Mirror is here. Look, heavy emphasis on this self-reflection, introspection, and healing those inner wounds. Somebody did not want you to heal. you healing is like catastrophic to somebody's narrative. You showing up healed. Heavy emphasis on this mirror energy out here. Self-reflecting. We seen this. Heavy emphasis on that. Heavy emphasis on this. You tending to your own inner childhood wounds. Okay? Yeah. This was like, for somebody here, whoever this person is, this was like the worst thing that could have happened. Like, oh my God, Divine Collective is actually, instead of crashing out and continuing to be toxic and chase after me and be caught up in this turmoil and shit like that, like they, instead of doing that, you went within. We said this from the beginning. You went within and you healed within. And now you're able to come out and teach others, help other people. You're in alignment now where you are in a space where you can give back to other people who could need to do some of the same healing work that you had to go through. Somebody chose to look within, and it's going to pay off for you. Heavy emphasis on that. Give me one for this unbreakable. This person wanted you to mirror their toxic energy. They wanted you to be toxic with them, and you didn't do that. You said no. You said no. You checked yourself. Give me one for this unbreakable, nurturing and moving. Oh shit, thank you. Oh my God. We got seduction here. Attraction, teasing, hooking up, and dates, third parties, temptations. Somebody could definitely be trying to do some type of work on somebody to seduce you, bring you back in, tempt you. Somebody also could have been maybe caught up in some type of like I just heard a trance. Like we seen the tantric sex. Somebody could have been caught up in some type of, somebody could have had you caught up in some type of like sex spell or something like that. Seduced you, tempt you. It could have been something like that. Could have been how somebody kept you close to them or something like that, kept you coming back to them or something like that. I don't know, y'all. That's what I'm getting. Somebody also was a whore bag also. Somebody also a whore bag. Somebody also could have been trying to make it seem like you were a whore bag. Like you be doing random hookups and dating and random little shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Somebody could also said you was a cheater. Somebody could have said you cheated on them in their house, or you cheated on them in y'all home or something like that. There's heavy emphasis about like somebody being nasty. Like there's heavy emphasis on somebody being nasty with some third parties. Somebody could have also been like, it could have been a lot of like, all along it was, you know what I'm saying? All along it was them. It's like whatever, somebody could have made it seem like you were really like for the streets or some shit like that. Like you were really nasty or something like that. But whole time you're nurturing, you're wise, you're stable, you're grounded. I don't know why I'm seeing Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy is what I'm envisioning. Somebody here, and this person could have very well tried to paint you out to be like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody could have tried to paint you out to be easy also is what I just heard. Oh, wow. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. Somebody could very well try to paint you out to be like that. Like you're hypersexual or something like that. I don't know why. I'm like, it's something about this card here. This energy is like really hypersexual when I'm looking at it. Like you're easy or something. But whole time, like that's not even the case. You're very wise. You're very nurturing. Somebody, you're just like, give me one more. Somebody could have also seduced someone. Somebody could have seduced you or something like that. There also could have been a third party in the mix. Mind y'all, we seen a little copycat here. Somebody could have been like for the streets and whole time projecting that shit on you. Could have been projecting that onto you. That you the one that be giving. Like you just be giving it up or something like that. Give me one on this. Clickbait. In their fields and date night. Somebody just asked, is this my husband? This is very well could be your motherfucking husband, baby. Okay, we got wedding rings here, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion is here. What the hell is this? This could definitely be somebody like spouse, like for real, for real. Like there's some type of cycle here or something like that. Or somebody feels like because you guys were married or because because you guys were in some type of higher level commitment. I told y'all it don't necessarily have to be y'all were legally married to this person. It could have just been common law marriage. It could have been y'all was just with this person for a long extended period of time or something like that. Somebody could have really been making it seem like they lied, making it seem like they were completely devoted to you. This is all coming out under clickbait. This is somebody that made it seem like they really wined and dined you, like they were completely devoted to you and y'all union, whatever that looks like. They really lied, y'all. They like they really lied, y'all. They was taking care of you. You know what I'm saying? They lied. This is all coming out under clickbait, y'all. Like they exaggerated the truth. It was not what they said. There's empty promises here. And they could have been saying this to like make themselves look better in front of a fucking third party. And a third party don't just have to be somebody romantic. It could be like friends. It could be family. It could be coworkers. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Business partners. You know what I'm saying? Like they really was out here making it seem like that they were doing their big one. When it comes to you and y'all union, whatever capacity y'all union was, somebody here, y'all could have lived together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have lived together. This person could have been making it seem like I paid all the bills. They didn't help me with nothing. They didn't put in on nothing. And I, gave them nice things, provided a lavish lifestyle for them and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they turned out to be a whore. They were cheating on me. They were using me. They were doing this. They were doing that. If it wasn't for me, Divine Collective wouldn't be able to have none of the shit that they have or something like that. Whole time you out here like, absolutely the fuck not. That is not what happened. Your ass is a fucking liar. And I have receipts. I got proof that I was not a whore. I got receipts. I got proof that I did not need your motherfucking money. I got receipts. I got proof that you was not the only one taking care of everything. You were not the only one that was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Actually, you were a motherfucking narcissistic, manipulative, deceptive ass, lying ass, but nothing but betrayals and anger issues. You're unhinged. You're unstable. You know what I'm saying? You're actually fucking trash. That's actually what you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a collective. That's actually what you are. You're out here speaking your truth raw. You be like, yeah, we went through this, that, and the third, and yeah, I might have did this, that, and the third, but it was never like this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It was never like what they said it was. Yeah, I might have lost my job for a little minute and they had to pay all the bills for the month of fucking June. But I was back on my feet in motherfucking July. So it wasn't like you was just there paying the whole motherfucking everything the whole time or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody out here real deal lying. Never cheated on this person. Never had nobody in the house. Never was in and out of somebody else's house or some shit like that. Crazy. Crazy. You're not a crash out. You're not the one that got all of these anger issues. Somebody here, this person could have been heavy emphasis on projecting all of their negative traits and things like that onto you and created a whole exaggerated fucking storyline. Okay? And like I said, you would be so shocked. You would be so shocked if you knew everything that this person was saying about you. You'd be like, where the fuck are you pulling these things out of is what I just heard. Okay, sabotage is here. Somebody sabotaged this shit and now they want to work on it. Now they want to try and fix it. Now they're wanting to fix it. After this is somebody karmic ass twin, okay? This is a karmic ass twin flame connection here. Okay, now somebody's like, oh, I learned my lesson. Okay? I want to fix it after I sabotaged it. Are you sure we're done? I can't believe Divine Collective is saying all of the things that they're saying. I can't believe Divine Collective is exposing me like this. Are you sure we're done? Like, damn, that's how you really feel? That's how you really feel? Damn. I ain't think it was that bad. I ain't think I had rubbed you the wrong way like that. Okay, baby, y'all look, tarot responsibly, okay? Take it as it resonates, okay? Somebody here could have went through that, okay? If you didn't lose your job, look, that was just an example. That was just a chat, like a download that I heard. Somebody went through that experience, okay? If you know that ain't what happened, y'all just take it as it resonates for your storyline, okay, baby? But there's like over 300 some people up in here, so that's for somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's for somebody. Like, damn, that's how you feel? No, I cannot believe, this person can't believe what they hearing. You know what I'm saying? This person can't believe what they hearing about what you saying about them, how you exposing their ass. Okay, tell me about this right here. What's this about? Somebody here, you really tapped in with self. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I can't believe this. And what's so crazy, like I said from the beginning, somebody here, you speaking your truth, you could just be speaking your truth as therapy or therapy for yourself, maybe. Somebody here, you could literally just be exposing what you went through to get the shit off your chest. Maybe you done finally processed it and you like, you know what? I just need to talk about this. I just need to get this out here. I just need to vent. Not even realizing you venting, you talking about it, you recording a video and putting it on YouTube, you recording this and doing that, or whatever the case may be. You writing the status, you know what I'm saying, putting a book out there, putting whatever it is out there. You're helping somebody else. You're gonna help somebody else. Somebody else gonna come and see it. And this person like, I cannot believe this is what Divine Collective has to say about me. Your testimony, you know what I'm saying? And whatever this is, like, because like something here, whatever you're revealing, whatever you're saying, whatever you're putting out is going to bring in a payday for you. It's going to bring in a payday for you. Tell me more about this. Clarify this. Y'all, what I just said, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, y'all. Okay? There is recovery here. There is healing here. There is money here, y'all, with this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here, you were left out in the motherfucking cold. This person could have left you out in the cold with nothing. Wanted you to deal with hardship. You could have had to forfeit everything and go through tough times and adversity. Somebody, you could have had to move abruptly. Could have had to, you know what I'm saying, just say fuck it. Mind you, we seen somebody here, you could be in runner energy. You could be in runner energy. Could have had to leave abruptly because of all the turmoil, all of the chaos that this person up under this roof with this motherfucking person. Maybe being under the same roof with this person, for those of y'all who resided in the same home with this person. Okay? All of this turmoil, this same home or whatever this is that somebody want to create this narrative that they, you know, provided for you. They did this, they did that for you. You could have had to abruptly abandon that shit, walk away from it, leave with nothing. Somebody could have left with nothing but the clothes on their motherfucking back. Whatever you can fit in a bag or some shit like that. Whatever money you had on you, you could have left. Like, I ain't got much, but I got to get the fuck up out of here. Okay, Unbreakable is here. I'm going to be able to weather the storm. I don't know what's finna come, but I know I'm getting the hell up out of here. I know I'm getting up out of here. Whatever this is, and when you did that, you chose yourself. You chose yourself over stability, over, you know what I'm saying, whatever this structure was. It might have been stable to an extent, but it wasn't emotionally a safe space for you emotionally, spiritually. It wasn't stable for you. And like we said, somebody could be very well sitting up here trying to make it seem like, yeah, well, I opened my doors, or I was paying all the bills and shit like that. And yeah, you made their life a living fucking hell while they was there with you. So what did they really gain? They was under the same roof with a fucking monster, a narcissist, a liar, somebody deceptive, somebody that betrayed them, somebody that's trash, somebody that, you know, manipulates, got anger issues. Okay, so what did they really like? What did you really provide for them? You know what I'm saying? I just heard a torture chamber. Somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, and somebody you could have had to leave and endure this hardship. Somebody gonna be moving, somebody already moved, somebody gonna be leaving this situation, and you're gonna be stable, you're gonna be fine on your own. Okay, somebody here, this could also been a situation where every time you try to leave this person, they'll try and seduce you or something like that. They'll try and seduce you to get you to come back, get you to stay, change your mind or something like that. Like, every time you got the courage to be like, you know what, I'm done, I'm leaving. Whatever the case may be, this person could definitely try and seduce you. Okay, tempt you to stay. Like, no, it's not like that. Or whatever the case may be, I don't want you to leave, even though I treat you like shit. Whatever the case may be. Damn, give me more on this. Whatever this is, this Five of Pentacles in reverse, baby. You done tapped in with self. You done looked in on self. You did the work with self. Somebody had to, look, let me lock in with me. Okay? This is not right. This is not right. I don't need to be here. I don't need to deal with this. Whatever the case may be. Somebody did that self-reflection. Somebody tended to those childhood wounds. It could have been like, damn, I'm dealing with abandonment issues because of some shit that happened with my motherfucking family, and that's why I won't let this motherfucker go. I'm dealing with this, that, and the third because the example that I received or whatever I was shown when it come to love, you know, it was wrong, and I'm just repeating the motherfucking cycle. This shit is not love. Somebody could have really had to sit with they self with this self-reflection here. With this self-reflection here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on a second. I gotta talk to baby me. I gotta talk to, you know what I'm saying, the child version of me. Like, baby, what are we doing here? What do we feel like we're missing? What do we feel like this person is able to give us that, and we know it's not good for us? Why are we holding on to this motherfucking person like this? Okay, this is toxic. This is chaotic. This is not love. Okay, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about this. Lunch and dinner. Wow, Lamb of God. Wow. I understand. The Two of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody was overwhelmed. Somebody could have been overwhelmed with your responsibilities or something like that. Somebody could have been juggling a lot. Maybe when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, like your obligations or something along those lines. It's something about just being extremely unstable and overwhelmed within this connection here. That's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, it's something about you are just giving, or it's something about like realizing that whatever work you was putting in, like you was burning yourself out, overly showing up for this motherfucking person or something like that. And it was no reward for you at the end of the day. It was no reward at the end of the day for all of this work. You could have realized that. Also, there's something about like some type of work that you could have put in a while ago that wasn't prospering for one reason or another. It probably was because you was attached to a karmic. That's going to be coming in. That there's going to be like recovery, like where there was instability with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, where there was instability when it comes to maybe, you know, your responsibilities and your finances. There's some type of balance that's going to be coming in. You're going to be recovering from this with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, where we were struggling, where we were dealing with hardship and being unstable, there's recovery here. Something is also coming full circle with something in the past that you was like, that you started or you started giving to, you started building or something like that. That shit's gonna be coming back around. I don't know what that's about. You just wasn't organized enough to tend to it. It was just too much consuming you that was distracting you from it. And for somebody here, this could be after, maybe after you left this situation with this person, maybe you are going to find yourself in a space where, you know what, I can pick that back up. You know what, now that the smoke has settled and everything has calmed down, you know what I'm saying? Now that everything is good now, I'm, you know, in a more stable position or whatever the case may be, I can pick that hobby back up. I can pick that skill back up. I can go back to school. I can go back to doing this. I can go back to doing that and finish what I started. Okay? And there's something about finishing what you started and it paying off for you. Okay? It paying off for you because you were too overwhelmed. You had too much going on. You were juggling a lot. Somebody was juggling kids or a kid. You could have a kid. You could have a pet. Okay, you see, that mother got a lot. She got the baby. She got the damn bear. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of shit that you could have been juggling. And that's what's so funny to me. Is because you the one sitting up here overwhelmed, juggling all of this shit, and this motherfucking person got the nerve, y'all, to be over here telling people that they was the one whining and dining you and that they was the one taking care of everything and your ass wasn't doing nothing. Whole time you was the one overwhelmed and juggling all of this shit. Hey, loved. They wasn't even fucking helping. They wasn't even helping. It could have been a kid involved. Could be kids involved. Whatever these responsibilities is. It could be a goddamn dog. It could be a parrot. It's like, motherfucker, you ain't even helping me take care of the goddamn parrot. The hamster. You ain't helping me take care of nothing around here for real, for real. I'm doing all of this by myself. And then got the nerve to be sitting up there like, I was taking care of Divine Collective. I was doing everything. Okay? I was the one paying for everything. I was the one managing the house. Okay, I was the one that did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? For somebody here, that's funny. That's funny because that's exactly what this person's saying. You would probably be like, are you out your fucking mind? Like, you really out here telling people that? You really out here saying that? Like, that is not what happened. You didn't help me with shit. You wasn't helping with shit. You were lazy. You were lazy. You were a part of my motherfucking burden. You were a part of the responsibilities. I was taking care of your ass. I was the one keeping things in order with you. Like, for real, for real. Whatever this is, though, there is going to be something about maybe somebody getting to a space after the smoke clears, if it hasn't already, where you're going to be able to pick something back up, and that's going to pay off for you also. Okay? Tell me more. Okay? The Knight of Cups is in reverse. What's this about before I say that? Somebody's upset. Somebody's upset. Somebody dealing with a crash out. They like, no, don't expose me. Tell me about this Knight of Cups reverse. Somebody's offer is going to be rejected. You rejecting somebody's offer is also what's going to bring you in this healing and this recovery. Or the fact that you rejected somebody's offer. Again, like I said, it could have been some shit where every time you tried to leave, this person trying to seduce you, keep you attached, to keep you hooked or something like that, tempt you to stay or will you back in. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you just mad. Let me go ahead and drop that shit off on you. Let me go ahead and do that trick that you like when I do. You'll be all right. And then you be right back caught up in it. For somebody here, you could have really had to sit with yourself like, nah, I can't keep letting that shit happen, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep letting that shit happen. For somebody here, okay, like, I'm smarter than this, man. I know what you doing. I know, like, we've been through this. You know what I'm saying? You gonna do this, that, and the third for a little while, get me to feel comfortable and want to stay, and then you're going to be right back on your bullshit. You're going to be right back talking to me crazy. You're going to be right back, you know, cheating. You're going to be right back doing this, or whatever the case may be. Tell me about this Knight of Cups reverse. Somebody didn't follow their heart with a situation, and I feel like there's an opportunity for somebody to follow their heart. Okay, maybe being in this situation with this person could have prevented you from being able to actually follow your heart with what you know you would rather be doing, or it's just something about, like, not going in a direction that you wanted to go in. Yeah, because there's so much fighting here. Okay, with the Four of Swords in reverse. So much fighting and being caught up in your head with this person in this situation. It's exhausting. Also, somebody is very upset. They want to fight. Somebody want to fight. Somebody's throwing a fit this Knight of Cups in reverse. This is a love bomber. This is somebody that usually will be able to charm you. Usually be able to play on your feelings or emotions. They usually know exactly what to say to you. They want to come out of the cold with you. But it's something about this person would just come in and if you've already brought stability, somebody here, you're already in this place of stability, y'all. Because you're unbreakable. Okay, this Two of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody wants to come in and wreak havoc or something like that. Somebody wants to get you back in your head, maybe have you second guessing yourself. Like we said earlier, it's something about you healing. This was the wrong thing. Like this person feels like that's the worst thing that could fucking happen. Is Divine Collective's light bulb go off and they realize like, oh shit, I can change this by changing myself. You know what I'm saying? I can get out of this situation and this toxic ass cycle by healing me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody doesn't want you to stop fighting. Somebody don't want you to stop being overwhelmed. Tell me more about this. The Nine of Wands is in reverse, even though it's exhausting. Tell me more about this. Somebody doesn't want you to drop this and stop fighting. Heavy emphasis on fighting. The Six of Wands is in reverse also. You're ignoring this person. They feel a type of way because you're ignoring them. They feel embarrassed. They're a failure. You're exposing this person for being a fucking failure, for being egotistical. Okay? You're exposing this person for everything that they put you through with this Nine of Wands in reverse. Everything that you had to fight through with this person, a fucking temper with this Knight of Cups in reverse. Very temperamental and childish, throw a fit when they're not getting their way. When they feel rejected, when they feel like you didn't fall for the okie doke or some shit like that. The Four of Swords in reverse is something about like being restless. Restless. Somebody wouldn't let some shit be. Okay, confirmation. Somebody don't want to let some shit be. With this Four of Swords in reverse, they won't let some shit rest. They won't let it be. They want you to be restless. Somebody also wants you to be mentally unstable. So that way you are not able to be successful. Somebody doesn't want you to be recognized with the Six of Wands in reverse. Somebody doesn't want you to be recognized. And mind you, we already said there's something about you being expressive and you exposing some things that's going to bring in a payday for you. Somebody doesn't want you to be recognized. Somebody don't want people to see you, don't want people to hear what you got to say. Again, it's like, no. Somebody does not want you to have the confidence to speak up. Damn. But you're exposing this person for them being the one that's a coward. For them being the one that's weak as hell. Okay? That they're in their ego. They seek outside validation. This is somebody I just heard do anything for clout. We already know somebody do anything for clout. Say any fucking thing for clout. Nine of Wands in reverse. All the shit that they put you through behind the scenes. And again, like I said, it's something about a house. This house was on fire. Motherfucking house was on fire. You could be talking about the, like, look at her. Like, she is in this story and in this deck, she is like running away, escaping in the night, y'all. She's escaping in the night. Okay? Like, that's what this is. Somebody done stopped fighting for some shit. The house was on fire. The house was on fire within. Okay? You stopped fighting for it. Somebody, you're exposing the truth. You're exposing the truth. You're revealing what was going on in this fucking house or within this union with this person. And they don't want this. But your story Somebody's story is going to change their life for the better. You speaking your truth is going to change your life for the better. How somebody didn't want to just let some shit be. Somebody could have always, with this Knight of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, somebody kept picking fights with you. Somebody kept doing little shit to you. They would not let this shit breathe. Okay? Somebody liked hurting your feelings. Somebody liked you being in your head. Somebody liked you being unstable. Somebody purposely didn't help you with responsibilities and shit like that. Wanted you to be exhausted. Wanted you to deal with all of it by yourself. Somebody wanted to weaken you. The Six of Wands in reverse. Damn. Weaken your confidence. Damn. But you are unbreakable. You're unbreakable. Somebody could have been purposely like not helping you. Like purposely keeping you in a space of being overwhelmed and stressed the hell out. Trying to break you down. This is a narcissist we're dealing with. But you could have just been like, you know what? I'm tired of this. And gave up on it with this Nine of Wands in reverse. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for the heart me's. Thank y'all for 100 on the likes. Somebody, you just gave up on it. Three of Wands reverse. Somebody is like, you had to face the truth. Again, it's something about instead of you continuing to give in to some shit, instead of you crying, playing victim, you went within and found that inner strength, healed yourself, healed the parts of you that even got you involved in this situation with this person, that kept you with this person for so long. Damn. Somebody could have realized that you were waiting on a version of this person to show up that was never gonna fucking come. Whatever they was telling you, however these promises that they was making to you, you could have realized that shit was never coming in. You could have been lingering around, really fighting for some shit, hoping that it was gonna come, and you realized you could have had to really sit with yourself like, this motherfucker ain't gonna never change. This motherfucker ain't gonna never change. Tell me more about this unbreakable strength, this unbreakable nurturing and moving. Seduction. The Eight of Wands is in reverse. Okay. Something came to a stop. Or there's some type of delay. There's some type of movement that's like forward movement, some type of positive changes or some type of travel or something like that. Somebody could have not had a vehicle. Somebody could have not been able to be mobile or something like that. It could have been something about a car. Could have been something about a home. Okay. The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. It could have been something about giving a lot to this, or maybe having to save up for something. Somebody could have had to save up for a car. Somebody could have to save up for a home, their own place or something like that. Eight of Wands is in reverse. Somebody was dealing with some type of delay. Okay, this is coming out for unbreakable. There's some hardship here that somebody was enduring. Okay, somebody's movement was delayed. Somebody was being halted in some type of way. With some type of action that you could have wanted to take. Something was slowing it down. Okay, something changed for the worse. Something was like, it was just a negative, like maybe it could have been a lot of negative things coming in. Because the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands is a lot, coming in at one time. Okay, it's a lot of it coming in at one time when it's in the upright. Something could have been, a lot of things could have been taken away with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Like some type of motion, some type of forward movement, maybe some type of, flow that you had could have came to a stop or something like that, which brought some type of adversity, some type of like hardship that you had to endure. But it's something about you being wise enough. Also, there's something about I just feel like mentorship is here. Somebody could have went and spoke to somebody that they deemed wise or something like that. You could have been getting help, you know, from other people, from your local community or something like that. Okay. Give me more on this Eight of Wands in reverse. Whatever this is, something came to a stop. Somebody was dealing with some type of delays or something like that when it comes to like your movement was kind of restricted in some type of way. But whatever this is, you were able to overcome this shit. And somebody here, whoever this person is, they could have been using this against you. Mind you, this is somebody that's out here running a motherfucking mouth, lying, saying that if it wasn't for them taking care of you, whining and dining you and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have been able to do this and do that. Whole time, that's a fucking lie. Also, somebody here, this person could be out like saying that you were in your feelings when it comes to this situation, or you were in your feelings about them and you were the one that was chasing after them whole time. This is somebody that could have been, every time you tried to leave, they'll beg you to stay. They'll try and hook you back in. The fact that you done left, this person is like, no, the motherfucking chaser and runner energy. You out here in runner energy trying to get the hell away from this person and they chasing after you. But they could be out here making this, like putting this narrative out here like, damn, Divine Collective was on me hard body. They didn't want to let me go. They were in their feelings about me. They were in their feelings about me. They was the one that was chasing after me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could really be like that's the narrative. And you out here like, motherfucker, I've been trying to get the fuck away from you. I've been telling you to leave me the hell alone. I've been telling you to stop reaching out to me. I've been telling you to stop writing about my goddamn house. I've been telling you to stop asking people about me. I've been telling you like, we're not doing this no more. I done tried to leave your ass hella times. And you the one keep trying to pull me back in. You know what I'm saying? Convince me to stay. But could be out here telling folks that you were chasing them. You were the one in your feelings about them the whole time. Love bombing you to get you to stay. But got the nerve to be out here like they were in their feelings. Okay? Tell me more about this Eight of Wands reverse. The strength is here. Look, come through, y'all. Whatever this is. Strength is here. Big Leo out here, okay? Whatever this is, for this to come out under this unbreakable, okay, y'all? Somebody here, you are strong as fuck. You are strong as fuck. Collective. You're tough. You're tough. Nothing can break you. Nothing can break you. It don't matter what come your way. It don't matter what somebody send your way, what challenges you face, what hardship you face. It don't matter how much of that shit come in. It could come in back to back to back. You are strong enough to endure all of it. And on top of being strong, you courageous enough, you brave enough to face that shit head on. Somebody could have really tried to play you out here for being fucking weak. Somebody could have really thought you was weak or some shit like that. Like you wasn't going to be able to overcome some shit. Like you wasn't strong enough to overcome some shit. But that was never the fucking case. You are unbreakable. You are unbreakable. And you're smart. You're wise as hell. You're wise. Okay? You know how to, I said this earlier, you know how to make some shit shake. You know how to make some things happen. So somebody out here making it seem like you would have never been able to have a home, have a car, or some shit like that. Have the confidence that you have, or be strong the way that you are. Somebody out here making it seem like you wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for them. It's fucking mind-blowing. That's why it's like you wouldn't believe the stories. You wouldn't believe what's being said. Because it's just outright fucking lies when it comes to you and who you are. Somebody here, you've always been strong. You've always been courageous. Okay? It don't matter what delays you were facing, what, hardship you were facing. You were always strong enough. Okay? The strength is here. Unbreakable. Tell me more about this. What did we have to be strong through? Tell me more about this. Somebody dealt with a lot of delays. You were confident enough to weather this shit. To trust yourself. To trust the guidance that you were being given. To trust the move that you were being called to make. Even when it seemed like your hands were tied. Look at her taking on all of this. It's like all type of animals. It's an alligator. It's a lion. It's a bear. Jasmine Sullivan, what's that? I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. Okay, somebody here is like, I'll overcome all of this shit. Okay, but this shit right here with this person, that could be what scares you. Because you know who this person is. Like, nah, I can't take no chances with that. I can't take no chances with that. I can't give you nothing else. I can't give no more love to you. Okay? Tell me more about this. I'll love you like I never ever loved somebody. Okay? You say, yeah, it's spooky. Tell me more about this. Look, and now the 9 of Cups is here. Somebody, you were always going to get exactly what you wanted. 9 of Cups is here. 9 of Cups is here. Somebody, you didn't overcame whatever these delays was, and you out here, you having your way. There's wish fulfillments here. The payday. Somebody, if you needed a car, if you needed a house, whatever that was, the 9 of Cups is here. You're going to get exactly what you want. You're going to get exactly what you want because you were strong enough and courageous enough to tackle these challenges. Okay? The 9 of Cups is here. We already know that it's going to be some shit that pop out, that hit the scene, that's going to be so crazy. This person going to try and come back. Your story is like, does not end with what you went through with this person. And you are not who this person painted you out to be to whoever the fuck would listen. Okay, that's not the case. 9 of Cups is here. After all of these delays and all of these setbacks that you dealt with when it came to trying to move forward, or however you was trying to move forward, you are strong enough. You overcame all of this. And the 9 of Cups is here. You're getting your way. For somebody here, this could be same sex. This could be 2 feminine energies. For somebody here, tell me more about this. I love it. The world is in reverse. Tell me about this world in reverse. Tell me about this world in reverse. Oh, shit. The 3 of Cups is here. Somebody feels like it's not done. Somebody feels like it's not, they didn't, somebody feels like this is not over with between you two. Yeah. Look, the Ace of Cups is in reverse though, even though they've missed this opportunity with you. Somebody feels like it's not over with. The world in reverse here. Somebody trying to come in taking some type of, like, I don't know how the hell they feel like they're going to pull this shit off. They might, again, try and seduce you. They might try and seduce you, okay? Make you think that everything is good. This somebody that want to come in and celebrate with you. Maybe want to make it seem like, okay, let me take you out on a date. Let's have a good time or something like that. Then they tempt you or try and seduce you or something like that. That's what this is. Somebody feels like this isn't over with. You done moved out the house, you done left, you done whatever the hell you needed to do. Something is not panning out the way that somebody thought it would. You are stronger than what somebody gave you credit for. You're stronger than what somebody gave you credit for. Okay, confirmation. Somebody also really did not think that you were going to have your way. Somebody thought you weren't going to be successful. Somebody really thought you weren't going to be successful. When I tell you, that could have been why they was lying like how they was lying. The storyline that they went with. Because somebody could have very well thought that you weren't going to be able to pull this shit off. They could have very well thought that you would never pop out in such a way that would completely dismantle everything that they've been fucking saying about you. They didn't believe you would be successful with this. They didn't think that something was going to pan out for you. They didn't believe it. They really didn't. Damn. Somebody also, it's something about somebody doing something online. Okay? There's something about somebody doing something online. The world is here in reverse. We got this revealing card. We got somebody speaking. Okay, somebody's putting some type of recordings out or something like that. Somebody could have very well thought that you weren't going to be as successful as you are online, or as successful as you're going to be online, collective. Okay? Somebody didn't think that this shit was going to work out for you like this. They didn't think you would pull it off, or they don't think you're going to pull it off. Someone also doesn't feel like you even got the confidence, or somebody could feel like you ain't brave enough. For those of you that's not putting your content out there, that's not speaking your truth, that's not writing your book, that's not putting the storyline out there, whatever that is, somebody could have thought that, or they think that you're not even brave enough to do that. Because maybe for somebody here, you haven't done it as of yet. But like I said over here, it could very well be on some shit like, okay, I can finally catch my breath now. The smoke is finally starting to clear. Everything is starting to settle. Okay, I got the car, I got the house, I got the job. Everything is finally starting to balance back out. Now I can pick back up where I left off over here with this book that I've been writing. I can pick back up with this podcast that I said I was going to start, where I talk about this and I talk about that. Now I can pick back up with, just putting my story out there. And now that I can finally sit down and collect my thoughts, because there's balance here. I'm out of the code with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm out of the code. I'm not struggling. I'm not stressing. You know what I'm saying? I can finally pick up where I left off, and let me tell my story about how I got out of that situation, about how I overcame this, toxic karmic marriage, this toxic karmic union or some shit like that. Let me put my story out there. Maybe I can help somebody else. Somebody could very well feel like maybe because you haven't done it yet, that you're not courageous or brave enough to do it. You don't have the confidence to do it, but they're in for a rude awakening. Because somebody here, you speaking your truth is your calling. You have to do this. You have to do this. You have to speak up. You have to. Because what you're doing is not just about you. I keep telling y'all that. The chosen ones, what we go through, our history, our lessons, is not just about us. We go through this stuff so that way we can help somebody else. That way we can be there for somebody else. That way we can be a mentor to somebody else. We got nurturing out here. That way we can help heal somebody else. And it's a domino effect. We put good out into the world. We are the light in this motherfucking world. So it's bigger than just you, and you didn't just go through this just for shits and giggles. You know what I'm saying? You don't just go through the lessons just for yourself to hoard it. No, you're supposed to give that wisdom to somebody else that's going to come after you, that may not have nobody in their ear, or maybe not have nobody that they can turn to, that they can seek guidance from. And here you go with the video you put up. Here you go. You could put this video up back in 2017, or let's keep it present. You could put a video up right now in 2025. 3 years from now, 2028, somebody going through the same situation you done went through, come across your goddamn video, and boom, you are the light bulb. You are, okay, damn, I didn't even think about it like that. Damn, Divine Collective said they did this, that, and the third. Maybe I can try that. Maybe I can look at it this way. Maybe I do need to look into my childhood wounds. Maybe I could start there. Maybe I could start with self. You know what I'm saying? Timeless. Heavy emphasis on that timeless. All right? Somebody could very well feel like you ain't strong enough you ain't brave enough to expose them. But little do they know, you have to. For somebody here, you have to. You have to. That's how you're going to stop this person and what they're doing to other people, because they're not just doing this to you. They're creating illusions and lying and creating facades. And this same shit keeps going because they haven't been exposed. Hey, Yolanda. Welcome in, everybody. Somebody don't think you're sick. They didn't have faith in you. They didn't think that you were going to be able to pull some shit off. For those of you that actually went ahead and already did this. They didn't think that you were strong enough. They didn't think that you would be able to endure this hardship, all of these adversities, all of these setbacks with the 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah. And now somebody is watching you with the motherfucking stank face. Okay? The Page of Swords is here in reverse. Somebody is watching you celebrate, watching you be happy, and they're mad. They're watching with evil eye. Okay? They're watching with evil eye. Mad as fuck. That you are out here in this 9 of Cups energy, having your way. Wishes being fulfilled. You have everything that you need in the 9 of Cups energy. You're happy. You're stable. Emotionally balanced. Somebody didn't think you were going to be able to pull this shit off, and now they watching and they mad. We already said somebody in their feelings, they bitter. Because everything that you're saying, everything that you're doing, everything that you're putting out is exposing all of their manipulation, all of their deception, all of their fucking lies. Everything that they was gossiping about and telling folks, anybody that will fucking listen, all of this clickbait over here. Somebody also is trying to discredit you and what you're saying. But again, like we said from the beginning, you're coming with proof. You're coming with receipts. You're coming with proof and receipts. Somebody, you got video footage. You got text messages. You got the fucking proof to back up what you saying. And that's why when you speak powerfully. That's why when you speak confidently. When you speak in your truth, because you know, like I said earlier, I know my truth. I know my truth. I know exactly what it is. Can't nobody tell you anything different because you real, you authentic. That's why you can speak raw like that. Because you know exactly what this is and you got proof to back it up. Somebody mad. They was gossiping. They was talking shit. They was, anybody that will listen. They was lying. Could have been to a group of friends, to people that they were celebrating with. Could have been to a motherfucking third party with this 3 of Cups here. Okay. Now somebody mad. Tell me more about this, what they mad about. This person was definitely a fucking whore bag. This seduction card out here, somebody could have very well been like really paying some type of narrative to a third party, a side bitch, a side person, or something like that, talking cash shit about you. And now you showing up like the goddamn third party could be saying like, wait a minute, I thought you said Divine Collective was lazy. I thought you said that Divine Collective didn't work. I thought you said that Divine Collective, kept a dirty house. I thought you said Divine Collective, whatever, was a bum. You know what I'm saying? I thought you said that. You out here popping out, looking good as fuck. Home look good as fuck. Okay? Bag is secured. You look like money, smell like motherfucking money. Okay? You work your ass off. You could be like, damn, I'm back on the clock again. It's getting in this motherfucking bag. Okay? And the goddamn karmic or whoever this third party is could be like, wait a minute, I thought you said that they don't be working. I thought you said that they don't pay their bills. I thought you said that they be lazy. I thought that's what you said. Somebody realizing that you're exposing them. You're exposing them. Tell me about this Page of Swords reverse. What's all this gossip about, this evil eye? I told y'all earlier I felt like I needed to go to that evil eye exposed. Damn. Tell me more about this. Yeah. Somebody's mad because you're moving on. They're watching you move on to calmer waters and they hate it. I'm telling y'all, they hate it. 6 of Swords is here. You left all of that shit behind, all of that hardship, all of that fighting. And like I said earlier, you could be a mother figure. Somebody could be a dog mom, a cat mom, a dog dad, a cat dad. You got a fucking rooster, not a rooster. Somebody could have a rooster. Somebody in Florida, somebody could have a pet rooster or some shit like that. That's crazy. Or a rooster is significant. Somebody lived next door to a rooster. That motherfucker be crowing or cock-a-doodle-doodling or some shit like that. Why do I hear that? It's something about a rooster is significant, y'all. But somebody got some crazy ass animal or something like that. If you don't got a child, okay. It's a rooster or something. That's so funny to me. Okay, somebody could have a pet rooster. Somebody live in the country or some shit like that. Okay, but it's something about like you left all of this behind and you're balanced now. I'm just saying. I don't know why I just heard cock-a-doodle-doodling. Okay, it might not be your pet rooster. You could just feed it every now and then or some shit like that. I don't know. Whatever it is, if you ain't got kids, whatever pet you got, if you ain't got a fucking pet, okay, whatever it was, you was unstable, you was unbalanced, okay, and you was fighting or some shit like that, you say, yeah, I'll feed it. I'm just saying, okay, this person is mad because they see you leaving. You're leaving all of this baggage behind. They see you balancing things out. You're stable. Okay? Peace is here. You're moving on to calmer waters. And again, with this Six of Swords, you had a lot of help that's coming in. Okay? A lot of help that's coming in. Maybe from random people, strangers, your community. Help is here with this Six of Swords here. Somebody don't like the fact that you're being ushered on to calmer waters, that you were able to, put some things in place and you started it and people came in. Your spirit team sent in who you needed. Your spirit team sent in who you needed. This person don't like the fact that you are moving on to calmer waters. Okay, the Page of Swords is in reverse to the Six of Swords in the upright. Okay, so this gives us the Seven of Swords. Somebody is lying. Somebody is lying. They're looking, they're watching, and they're fucking lying. That's the Seven of Swords. Somebody is mad because their lies, their deception, their manipulation, the fuckery that they had going on, the trickery that they tried to pull, none of that shit was able to stop you and keep you in this Eight of Wands reverse energy delayed and blocked. Okay, they're mad. They're mad. Somebody could have painted you out to be a whore. Somebody could have painted you out to be for the streets. Maybe you always outside with this Three of Cups, you and your whore ass friends, or something like that. Could have said you and your fucking friends was hoes. Y'all all for the streets. Or something like that. This person was lying and projecting. It's so much negative projections here with the Eight of Wands in reverse about who you really are. Okay, and now this person can't do nothing but sit back and watch all of their lies just unravel right in front of their fucking face. And they mad. They're mad. Somebody's definitely looking into you, researching what you got going on. We seen that earlier when we seen that copycat card, and I said somebody really looking into some shit. Somebody's like thoroughly investigating or thoroughly searching through some shit or whatever. Hey, baby, welcome in. Okay. It's something about this person does not like the fact that you're leaving or that you left. Okay, look, no progress. Somebody, let me tell you, somebody wanted to keep you stuck. Somebody wanted to keep you stuck. Somebody wanted to have you in a place of self-doubt when it came to any type of work that you was trying to do. Even if things were, stagnant for a little while. Mind you, like we said here with the Eight of Wands in reverse, somebody, you might have been dealing with some delays. Somebody with this Eight of Swords in reverse, somebody was projecting a lot of self-doubt to you, maybe wanting you to not believe in yourself, not have confidence in yourself, not feel like you could get out of this place of being stuck with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like any type, it's pointless to even try because you're not gonna get anywhere. You're just stuck and you should just deal with it. Like that's what this is. Somebody didn't think that you were strong enough, but you were. Like I said, for somebody here, instead of you blaming everybody else, instead of you just succumbing to your circumstances and accepting it for what it is, you went inward. You went inward. Okay, So that way you can pop out the way that you needed to. You went inward, and that work that you did on the inside is now showing up outside of you. Okay? Somebody did not want you to be successful, do not want you to overcome these challenges with the 6 of Wands in reverse, does not want you to be recognized, wanted to keep you. I just heard in chaos. Look, the six of swords here. So you left all of that emotional baggage and all of that bullying and all of that fighting and all of that arguing and all of the abuse. You left all of that shit from the 5 of swords. You left all of that shit behind. You left it behind. Somebody didn't want you to have the confidence to do that, but you did. You broke free. You got out of your own head with the 8 of swords in reverse. You got out of your own way. Okay, about what was blocking you, about you being the one. The 8 of swords is somebody that's in their own way. You're in your own head. You're telling yourself, I'm stuck here. I can't get out of this. But instead of you staying in that space, you got out of your own way by going within and doing the work on yourself. And that's how you broke free from this. That's how you broke free from this. Okay. Okay. Somebody's mad because you're so wise. We've seen this out here. You're wise. You're very smart. Your mind is powerful. You are a master manifester also. Okay? Somebody here, you think solution, you're solution minded. And then not only are you solution minded, you have the confidence to okay, look, that's not working. Okay, I'm dealing with some hiccups with that. Okay, so let me work on this, and then when I get this taken care of, that'll open that up for me, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do that, and then I can just keep fucking moving one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. I'm gonna get this car first, then I'm gonna get this place. When I get this car, I'll be able to give me a job. I'll be able to do Uber. I'll be able to do this. I'll be able to make some type of money. I can save up my fucking money, get me a place, or whatever the case may be. I can invest in my business. Okay, I'll be able to get some balance here. Okay, it's something about you coming up with some type of plan. Okay, and that shit really paid off for you, but it all started with you going within. It all started with you going within and getting out of your own fucking way, doing that self-reflecting, healing those childhood wounds. And now everything that this person was saying about you while you were maybe in this space of being in your head, maybe when you were in this space of being in your head, when you were dealing with these delays, before you had that talk with yourself, that talk with your spirit team, before you was able to actually receive the download that like, okay, the light bulb done went off. All of the shit somebody was saying about you, about how you was lazy, how you didn't do what you needed to do. You know what I'm saying? How you didn't want to work, how you was whatever, all of these lies or whatever the case may be. Now you're exposing this person. Somebody really could have like tried to like somebody really played with your character. Somebody really played with your character, y'all. And I'm mad because you're not in that mental space anymore. You're not in that mental space anymore. They can't fuck with you and get over on you anymore. They can't get in your head. They can't like manipulate you. You cannot be manipulated. I just heard somebody here. You cannot be manipulated at this point. You can read people. You can see through people. You can read them and their bullshit. You can see, you can hear what somebody, look at this person. You can hear what somebody say and know like it's some bullshit involved. This is a liar. Okay. 5 of Wands is here. This motherfucker mad. The 5 of Wands is here in the upright. Somebody is heavy emphasis on competing with you. Somebody, it's a lot of tension here. It's a lot of tension here. Somebody could definitely be throwing subs online with this 5 of Wands out here. Somebody won't smoke. They in their feelings. Okay, confirmation. Somebody could have also been making it seem like you were the one that was always creating conflict or something like that. With this 5 of Wands, like you were the one that was like, this is coming out under this clickbait and you know, all of these lies. Somebody could have really tried to make it seem like you would be the one that would cause you know what I'm saying, conflict. You were the one that started the fights. You were the one that brought all the tension, all the commotion and shit like that. This is what somebody was saying. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about what they was saying. All of these lies. That wasn't the case. This could also be somebody that could have went off and said a whole bunch of shit about you to a group of people and could have had a lot of people upset. Like had a lot of people in their feelings about you because of the lies that this person was putting on about you, saying about you with this Five of Wands. Like, that's why I said it's something about like if you were to know the story, if you were to know it like verbatim everything that was said, you would be like, are you out of your fucking mind? You're crazy. You're crazy. Okay? This person could have really went out and put out a crazy ass narrative about you to a couple of people. Yes, this collective could have really made it seem like you were the aggressor. You were the aggressive one towards them. And the only thing they was doing was trying to love on you. Only thing they was doing was trying to take care of you. Only thing they was doing was opening their home to you, paying all your bills and whining and dining you or something like that. You were the one that was in your feelings all the time. Hey, Tasha. You were in your feelings all the time. This person could have really made it seem like they could have really went over there and played victim and could have had a lot of people upset with you. Or they could have a lot of people upset with you. With this narrative that they put out, exaggerating the truths and stuff like that. It could have been like, because it could be a lot of fighting here with this Knight of Cups in reverse, this Four of Swords in reverse. Y'all could have been tussling. But it could have really been on some shit where it's like, don't start none, won't be none. It's like, I'm not going to start no shit with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm absolutely not finna let you fucking bully me. We already seen the Six of Swords is here. All of that abuse, all of that fighting, all of that wanting to, lay hands and do all of that type of shit. It could really be on some shit where it's like, I'm not gonna start nothing with you. But you ain't, look, you ain't finna just think you finna put your hands on me. Don't walk in my face. And we already in an argument. Don't walk in my motherfucking face. Because I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna defend myself. But this person could have went out and been like, yeah, Divine Collective popped my ass off. Divine Collective popped me in the face. Divine Collective hit me first. Whole time. They exaggerating the truth. They exaggerating the story. It never happened that way. They came in your face. They came in your bubble. They tried you. They hit you first. Put you in a position where you felt like you had to protect yourself. Okay? Somebody, you wouldn't believe the story. You wouldn't believe the story. Or Divine Collective was in their feelings. Oh, thank you. Was that Apple? Thank you, Apple Empress. Divine Collective was the one. I was the nice guy. I was the nice woman. I was just trying to love on them. That's not what it is. That was not what it is. Somebody really could have told a whole bunch of people, put a storyline out here about you being aggressive, being a user, that they was just I'm innocent. Tell me more about this. I was just trying to be devoted to my marriage and my union. I never cheated on Divine Collective. Divine Collective cheated on me. Divine Collective had me fighting with third parties over them. Whole time this was you going back and forth, maybe because this motherfucker wouldn't stop cheating with whores. With whores. Wouldn't stop cheating with whores. Having you in competitions. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was devoted to my union. I never stepped out. It's not what it seems. Tell me more about what they was lying about. The Two of Wands is in reverse. This person was two-faced. They was two-faced. We said that earlier, right? This person was two-faced. They had one foot in, one foot out the whole time. They had one foot in, one foot out the whole time. Or this could be somebody lying and saying that you had one foot in, one foot out the whole time. 5, 6, 7. The 7 of Wands is here in the upright. That this person could be saying that you was holding them back. Oh my God. This person could be saying that you were holding them back from something. Being with you was holding them back in some type of way, blocking them in some type of way. That's the 7 of Wands. Being with you, they was just trying to help you out, and you was holding them back. You was interfering what they had going on, trying to help you. The 2 of Wands is in reverse. This is somebody that's like, somebody could have made it seem like you just was like lost in a fucking sauce collective, and they really had to come in and save you. And if they hadn't have saved you, you would have just been like, what the fuck? You would have just been out there. You just would have been like down on your ass or some shit like that. You had no plan. You had nothing going for yourself or something like that. The 2 of Wands in reverse. You was confused. You was scared. This could be somebody that could be like, Divine Collective was scared to even do this and do that. If it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have never done it. Whole time you been about that shit with the strength out here. Damn. Tell me more about this. That's crazy. Also, it's something about maybe, it's something about this person going off and telling people that you are like high risk to be around, to deal with. Like they took a chance on you, and they shouldn't have took a chance on you or something like that, or that people shouldn't deal with you or take a chance on you or something like that. You're risky with the 2 of Wands in reverse. That's funny. Tell me more about this. Lies. I know it. I know it. This is a fucking liar. Okay, 7 of Swords is here. 7 of Swords is here. This is a fucking liar. This is a liar. This is somebody that was moving really strategically. This is somebody that was projecting all of the shit that they were doing. They were projecting it onto you. Somebody called you a liar. Somebody called you a manipulator. Somebody called you a narcissist. Somebody said you were the aggressor. Okay? You were the antagonist. You antagonize them. You start shit with them. You keep up the tension. You keep up the commotion. You are the one that lacks guidance. You are the one that, two-faced. You are the one that be 1 foot in, 1 foot out of your relationships. You are the cheater. Okay? You the weak one. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be able to do half the shit that you was able to do, or half the shit that you do. You wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for them, because you scary or something like that. This is a fucking liar that went and strategically misguided a group of people. Now, this could be a group of people in their inner circle. This could be third parties that they was fucking around with. This could be their siblings. This could be their friends. This could be whoever the hell follows they whack ass online with this shocking headlines and shit like that. Somebody's definitely putting some shit out online. Okay? Could be memes. Could be whatever post they putting out. This person is strategically lying. And everything that you're saying on your side of social media, everything that you're speaking on your side of social media is contradicting all of their lies. All of their lies. Everything that you're saying, everything that you're proving, everything that you're putting out is contradicting all of their fucking lies. And you're speaking the truth with no filter. Like I said, somebody could very well make it seem like, yeah, you the aggressor. It's like, yeah, like I said, I ain't gonna start no shit. I ain't gonna start no shit with you. But you ain't finna come put your hands on me. You ain't finna come get in my face. I fight you. I'm not gonna start no fight with you. But I'm gonna fight back if you start one with me. Okay? Somebody could very well be lying on you. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't talk to me like that. Don't act like that with me. I'm not going to start none with you. But you're not going to do this shit to me. Somebody is lying. Somebody is lying. This is a habitual fucking liar. A habitual liar. Like somebody is psychotic. Somebody is psychotic. Tell me more about this. And got the nerve to be saying that you are a liar. Somebody saying that you used them. Somebody could be saying that you stole something from them. Somebody could be saying that you stole something from them. But again, it's something about like, they left a trail. There's evidence. Okay, y'all see those little knives that's on the ground there. It's like, yeah, they think they getting away with it, but it's like there's evidence, and like we keep saying, you got proof. You got proof with everything that you're revealing. There's evidence here. There's evidence. Like, what? Tell me more about this. The Lovers in reverse, y'all. Big Gemini. Okay, the Lovers in reverse. This person is lying about why you guys are not together anymore. They're lying about why you guys are in separation. You left this person behind. They're watching. They're mad. Okay, you're out here having your way. You look good as hell. Wish fulfillments are here left and right. Somebody getting fucking paid. Okay, you're speaking your truth. You're happy. You're surrounded, by pillars of support. Okay, you've gone through some type of spiritual awakening. Okay, confirmation. Somebody, you didn't ascended in some type of way. And this is somebody that knows that they don't have access to you because the version of you that they had access to, it does not exist anymore. You've laid that version of you to rest. You've healed that version of you. So it no longer exists, where this person can come in and mind fuck you, lie to you, deceive you, and wheel you back in. They know this. That's why it's something about like, no, this is the worst thing that could happen. It's for Divine Collective to heal. Because when Divine Collective heals, I no longer have triggers that I can like feed off of. You know what I'm saying? Addictions that I could feed off of. If you codependent, or if you were codependent and you healed that codependency issue, now I can't come in and love bomb you, cloud your judgment with the things that I'm saying to you, make you believe in me. Okay, I can't do that no more. If you heal all of those things, now I have no advantage. Now I have no advantage over you. I can't use anything against you because you are showing up as a healed version of yourself. You're showing up as a healed version of yourself. This person was out here, or they're out here lying about why you guys are in separation. Why you guys went through the divorce. Why you guys are not speaking. Two of Wands in reverse. Why you won't fuck with them. Why you won't take no action towards them. This could be somebody that's like, no, Divine Collective won't come around me. Whole time, motherfucker, you can't come around Divine Collective. And you know that shit. Divine Collective is running from your ass, trying to get the hell away from you. And you're chasing. But this could be somebody like, yeah, Divine Collective is in their feelings. Divine Collective, the one that's mad because I stopped talking to them. That I stopped dealing with them. They're the one in their feelings because I was taking care of them. Whole time on your side of social media, you're showing a completely different story. Busting this person out. Tell me more about this. Why is this Lovers in reverse? This person is lying. Tell me more about what they lying about. Tell me more about what they said about this separation and why y'all not together. Beauty and the Beast is significant. Okay? Beauty and the Beast is significant here. Look at this. The Ace of Cups came out in reverse. Yeah, it's done. They said you betrayed them in love. They said that's why it ended, because you betrayed them in love. Okay? You didn't show up. You didn't love on them the way that you were supposed to. This could be somebody, oh my God. This could be somebody that's saying that you were selfish, you were self-centered, you only cared about yourself, okay? And they had to call an ending to it. Like, it's like, man, I tried to work with her. I tried to work with him. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be, oh my God. I was trying to be devoted. I was trying to really, stick it out with them. I tried to make the marriage work. You know what I'm saying? But Divine Collective, they didn't love me the way that they were supposed to love me. They didn't reciprocate my energy. They didn't pour back into me. They were selfish. They were self-centered. They only cared about themselves. They were way too insecure. They were way too clingy. They were crazy. Queen of Cups reverse. They were emotionally unstable. They were unstable. High Priestess in reverse. Somebody could also be saying that you were doing work on them, that you kept a lot of secrets from them. There were things about you that they didn't know, and they found out all of these terrible fucking dark things about you. How manipulative you was, how dark you was. You was doing work on them or some shit like that. Damn. Had they known, they would have never gave you the time of day. They would have never been patient with you. They would have never married you. They would have never did this, that, and the third. They would have never gave you a home, bought you a home, welcomed you into their home. They would have never moved in your fucking home or something like that. Somebody out here saying that you are spiteful, that you a bitch. Okay, you talk to them crazy. You treat them like shit. That's what somebody out here is saying. You cutthroat. You a liar. And the only thing they was trying to do was bring peace, bring balance. They was being patient with you. They was being patient with you. And you was the one cutthroat. You were the one cutthroat. Judgment in reverse. You were the one that was clouding their judgment, creating an illusion for them, lying to them. This person is out here clouding other people's judgment. They said you didn't love them properly. That's why y'all not together. Somebody could very well be out here like, I tried to be patient. I tried to work with Divine Collective. I tried to keep the peace, but Divine Collective insisted on being crazy, insisted on being bitter, insisted on being spiteful, talking to me crazy, cut me down with their words. All I was trying to do was love on them and bring peace and balance to their fucking life. Hoo-wee. Queen of Cups in reverse to the death. Whole time this person was having you live through a goddamn nightmare. Whole time had you living through a goddamn nightmare. Got the nerve to be out here. I told y'all with this Eight of Wands in reverse, every negative thing that this person is out here saying about you, they are projecting who they really are, sleeping with a monster. Everything that they have said about you, all you selfish, you don't love nobody but yourself, you don't care about nobody but yourself, you are a user, you are aggressive, okay, you know what I'm saying, you are deceptive, you are manipulative, you're a thief. You stole from them in some type of way. Okay? You betrayed them. You slept around on them. Everything that they're saying is who they are. That's who they are. But this could be somebody that can lie with conviction. We've seen this. We've seen this with this convincing lies. Okay? They could lie with conviction. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, for somebody here, this person, mind y'all, we said something about this. For those of y'all who haven't started speaking out just yet, this person could have been getting away with this, maybe because you didn't speak out right away. Maybe you wasn't, popping your shit and speaking your truth right away. maybe after this separation or something like that. So they could have been getting away with some narrative that they had been putting out there for a long time. They could have been getting away with this narrative because you wasn't speaking. It's not because you couldn't. It's not because you didn't have nothing to say. It was because you was choosing. Somebody here, you could have been choosing to be like, you know what? I'm going to just move on. I'm going to just leave that shit behind me. I'm not going to speak on it. It is what it is. I don't need to go out here and broadcast nothing. I mean, I know my truth. I know what happened. I know how I showed up. Ain't no reason for me. Whatever. But Spirit is like, nah, you need to go ahead and talk. Somebody could have finally got permission to speak. Somebody here, you have permission to speak because that's how this motherfucker needs to be stopped. This is how they're going to be stopped. For somebody here, you speaking out now is why this motherfucker is being stopped. They're being exposed. They're being exposed. And mind you, like I said, you speaking out is not just about you. It's not just about you. You speaking out is going to help other people. Your wisdom, what you've been through, the storms you went through, talking about these storms is going to help other people also. Not just other people who are in that same situation, that finds themselves in that same situation. No, you're going to help people that's being, manipulated by this motherfucking person here. This person could be out here playing victim. You know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of people's kindness or some shit like that. You're going to help them too. Like, no, you're being used. You're being played. Again, like I said, everything that you're saying is contradicting everything that this person has said about you. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, that wasn't the case. You said that Divine Collective was, selfish and self-centered, that they didn't give a fuck about nobody but they self. But Divine Collective is showing up as nurturing. Somebody that give back, somebody that pours into other people, somebody that helps other people and shit like that. That's how you showing up. That's how you showing up. You bring peace. Somebody said you bring destruction, you bring chaos. You always want to fight. Six of Swords is here, but how you showing up is not. I'd rather keep the peace. I'm gonna let the shit be, or whatever the case may be. Don't start none, won't be none. I ain't gonna go out my way to start no shit with you. Okay? But don't get that shit twisted. Don't get that shit twisted, because it could go there if you absolutely insist on it going there. It could go there. Okay? But I ain't gonna start no shit with you now. Somebody could have been saying you were crazy. Okay? You're not crazy. You're not crazy. Somebody, like, whatever this person was saying, that's like they're being exposed. You're showing otherwise. Somebody could have said you're not going to get through some type of bullshit. If you left, yeah, they'll be back. I just heard somebody say you'll be back. Baby, you ain't going back. You're not going back. You're not going back. There's no reason for you to go back. You've outgrown that. That cycle is closed. It's time for this person to receive their karma. Okay? There's a permanent ending here with the death. Again, like I said, that version of you who was able to dwell in that environment no longer exists. You can't go back over there. Needing this person for one reason or another, that's not the reality anymore. Somebody here, the first card out is fucking payday, y'all. The first card out for you collective is payday. Payday. The very first card to clarify it was the fucking Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? This is not like this is not gonna be one of them situations where it's like, damn. And then right after payday, we seen, okay, y'all, give me this card, please. We seen Unbreakable. If I can pick the damn card up, y'all. Okay? Somebody, you done weathered this storm. You're unbreakable. You're not going back. You done endured all of this shit. You were strong enough. Somebody really could have thought you was going back. Somebody really could have thought you was going to be weak. You was gonna be a coward. That you was gonna give up. You wasn't gonna fight back. You wasn't gonna make some shit happen. If you left this person, y'all, I'm telling you, if you left this person, they very well could have been like, oh, Divine Collective gonna come back. They'll be back. You're not going back. And they see that now. They see that you've moved on. You've left for good. You've left for good, baby. Death is here. This shit is done. We already seen. What deck was that? What deck was that? That was this deck right here. When we first got to this deck, we seen let me find it. Let me find it real quick for those of y'all who wasn't here when we first got to this deck. Hold on, where is that shit at? We already seen this shit is a wrap, baby. This shit is a wrap. Where is it at? Somebody in separation. I told y'all, they in separation. They uncertain about the future now. They uncertain about the future now. They could have been living it up. Ha, ha, ha. Making jokes with their funky ass friends. Like, yeah, Collective will be back. I'm going to enjoy being single for now. Collective will be back whole time. Your ass is done. Now they like, damn, that's how you feel about me? So you really not coming back? After they sabotaged this shit. After they sabotaged it. Now they like, hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is a karmic ass relationship, okay? This person is addicted to you. They're codependent on you. Okay, that's what this is. They're possessive over you, don't want you to leave. But like I was finna say, when we first came to this deck, we seen this death card out here already. We seen this. What's dead is dead. This relationship is over. There is no more second chances. This shit is a wrap. This shit is a wrap. Now they want to come in and talk. Now they want to call. Now they was waiting on your messages. Somebody really thought that you was going to run back to them. Somebody could have really thought that you, and I see it, somebody could have really thought that you was gonna like maybe leave and you'll be back. I take care of you. I do this for you. I provide that for you. This is somebody that's fucking narcissistic. They full of theyself. They full of theyself. Okay? They're full of theyself. But you've risen. You've risen. Like the fucking phoenix. Through all of this shit. And now you're that version of you that was willing to deal with this, that thought maybe you had to stay in this situation, that version of you no longer exists. No longer exists, baby. It's done. Okay? This separation is permanent. They bitter. They're bitter. This somebody that can't stand how much they fucking miss you. Can't stand it. Can't stand the fact that you're not willing to fight for this union no more. Can't stand the fact that you are courageous enough. They didn't have no faith in you doing something. They didn't think that something was going to work out for you. They didn't think that it was going to work out for you where you could actually have everything that you want, have everything that you need with the 9 of Cups here. They thought maybe because maybe you was dealing with some delays while y'all were in union that it was going to stay that way for you, that you wasn't strong enough, collective, that you didn't have enough bravery, enough confidence to overcome these challenges. You could have tackled that shit one by one. I'm telling you, collective, it could have been one step in front, 1 foot at a time, one step at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. We're going to tackle it one by one. Okay? One by one. Until I get this shit under control. That's what this is. Somebody got out of their own way. Somebody got out of their own way. Where you weren't making any progress. Where you were lacking. Somebody also could have stopped having to be a perfectionist. It could have really been on some shit where you could have been like, I wanted to look like this. I needed to be like this in order for me to move like this. But it could have got to a point where you could have realized like, damn, that's what's holding me up. That's what's blocking me. That's what's stopping me. That's why I'm not making no progress. Okay? I want to move out of here and move into a motherfucking penthouse. But it's like, baby, hold on. You might not be able to go straight to a penthouse from here. But we definitely can get you in your own crib. Now, it might not be a penthouse right away. We can bring that in at some point. But we need you to get the hell out of this situation first. So somebody could be like, well, I'm not leaving until it look like this. Okay? I'm not leaving until it look like this. But you could have realized, like, hold on, that's what's blocking me. That's what's blocking me. You know what I'm saying? And you got out of your own way. You got out of your own way. This is somebody that was a fucking whore bag. This is somebody that was for the streets. Okay, they could have projected all of that shit onto you. Somebody could have really been out here like talking like crazy about you to other people. Like to anybody that would listen. To anybody that would listen, y'all. Putting that shit online, plastering that shit anywhere. Anywhere for the masses is what I just heard. You know what I'm saying? About how you know you didn't show up in this union. They really thought that if you left, you were going to come back, and you're not going back, baby. They are in for this rude awakening. That's why we got this goddamn Page of Swords out here in verse. They can't stand it. They can't stand to see it. They can't stand to see it. They ain't got no choice though. They ain't got no choice, because for somebody here, it's something that you're going to do. It's something that you're supposed to do, and it's going to be online. It's going to be online. I don't know where at online. Okay. Okay, confirmation, but it's something that you're doing that's going to be online. People are going to see you. People are going to see you. They're going to hear what you got to say. People are going to see you. They're going to hear what you have to say. And a big part of what you're going to have to talk about is what you've been through. How you made it to where you are. How you got into what you got into. How you, okay, what inspired you to do this, that, and the third? Well, I was healing from a toxic ass relationship. I was trying to, you know, bring, you know, peace and stability. I was trying to bring peace and stability and balance to my life after this toxic ass relationship that I was in. And that's how I got into playing the fucking violin. That's how I got into doing this. It was therapy for me as I was healing. Okay, like I said, y'all, somebody's social media posts, they memes are all directed towards you. They talking about you. Okay? They're talking about you. Somebody, this is clickbait. We said this. Somebody just saying any fucking thing to get people riled up, to get people to listen to what they got to say. Okay? Exaggerating the truth is not what it seems. And somebody could be like, man, I promise you, bro, on everything. That's exactly how it happened. That's exactly what it was. Whole time, that's not what the fuck it was. That's not what it was. And this person is being exposed. They're being exposed. Expose this hater some more. Let's put them out here. Expose this hater some more. All of they lies. It's something about somebody lying online. They're online lying. Okay, there's something about the retrograde. Jupiter retrograde is here. Problems with making important life changes for future benefits, expansions, abundance, prosperity. Somebody could have definitely been projecting some type of negativity towards you during a retrograde or something like that, wanting for you to have problems. Again, we said this with making important life changes and ways that you're going to expand your abundance and stuff like that. But like I said, somebody here, instead of you know, succumbing to those, you know, negative thoughts and self-doubt and all that, you went within. So whatever motherfuckers was doing under whatever retrograde energy they tried to use, whatever moon they tried to fucking use, whatever they tried to do, it didn't work. It didn't work. Okay? Somebody wanted you to be in lack. Somebody wanted you to be in lack. Tell me more about this. Expose this hater. Expose this hater, please. Damn. Okay. Whew. This is your significant other that's sending you all of this negativity, that's projecting all of this evil eye. All of this evil eye. It's the things that they're saying. They're sending you all of this negativity. Okay, somebody here, if you're having bad dreams or something like that, you're seeing this person in your dreams. Okay, there's something about get a dream catcher. Somebody needs to get a dream catcher. Okay, put it over your bed or something along those lines. Somebody needs to get a dream catcher. If you're not able to sleep, if you're having nightmares or something like that, this is your past person. Also, somebody needs to get a talisman to amplify positive vibes and positive energy. Okay. You said we still in Gatorade. Yeah. We really are. We still got, we got those little couple of days after the fact too. Okay, so this, you know what I'm saying? Do a cleansing bath. Definitely heavy on that. I'm surprised it ain't came out yet. Yeah. Somebody here. Okay, anointed, blessed. Okay. Give me some more here. What else do we need to know about this hater? What else does the collective need to know about this hater? Somebody could also be doing mirror magic. Ooh, we lock your mirrors. Lock your mirrors. Somebody could be doing mirror magic. Somebody could be watching somebody or trying to watch somebody through the mirrors. Okay, lock your mirrors. Also, somebody here, do not have a mirror facing directly towards your bed when you are asleep. Okay, turn your mirror, block it, cover it, or something like that. Somebody, you need to redecorate your room. You need to place your furniture in your room around. Move that shit around. That mirror does not need to be facing directly in front of your bed when you're sleeping. Yeah. Lock your mirrors also. Move it from directly in front of your bed and then cleanse it, bless it, and lock it. Okay? Lock it. Can't move it. If you cannot move it, then you can put a covering over it. You can put a blanket over it, a sheet over it, or something like that to cover it. Okay? Somebody needs to block their mirrors because somebody is doing mirror magic. Okay? And it's very well could be when you're sleeping, especially if it's pointed directly towards you while you're sleeping. Okay? Personality disorder is here. They don't know how to be themselves. Okay? Personality disorder is here. They don't know how to be themselves. And mind you, I said that at the beginning, right, y'all? Look. Ooh, remote viewing, you looking into your life with their mind. Somebody's doing some type of mirror magic. Somebody is trying to look into your energy, okay, y'all? Somebody's trying to look into what you got going on, y'all. Okay, look Bernice, look on here. You can look on here, just search it up, baby. Just search it up. You can look on here how to spiritually lock your mirrors. You need to cleanse it first. Like I said before, it's like a few things you got to do. You bless it. You can get an incense, you can get some palo, you can get some sage, whatever you use or whatever the case may be. You cleanse it, and then you lock it or whatever the case may be, and you seal it like that. You speak your intentions over it, like I'm doing this to protect myself. No one is supposed to be viewing me, looking into me, whatever the case may be. I do not give any permission for anyone to be invading my privacy by way of these mirrors or whatever the case may be. You get your verbiage together. You just let your spirit team know exactly what you want them to do and why you're doing what you're doing. Okay, it's for protection. And ask that they block it. Ask that they block out anybody that's viewing you remotely, reviewing you in any type of way, looking into you in any type of way, stalking you in any type of fucking way. Block their vision. Okay, ask for that to be done. Okay, but you can look on here and just look, like search in the bar, like how to lock a mirror, and you will find it's hella videos, y'all. Okay, you can also look online also, like you can just put that shit in. Okay, somebody here has personality disorders. You could definitely cover your TV. Some people do go as far as covering their TVs. Me personally, I do not have a TV in my room for that reason. The TV is in the front room only. I mean, I don't have a TV in my room. I won't put one in my girls' rooms. We don't sleep with the TVs in the room. You know what I'm saying? And even at night, I close my laptop. You know what I'm saying? I close it down. I don't leave it just up. My phone, I leave it on the desk, or I put it up under the pillow face down or some shit like that. That's just me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? That's ways that I feel like that I can protect myself, that I am protecting myself. You know what I'm saying? But some people do go as far as covering their TVs. You know what I'm saying? They really do. This person got personality disorders. This is a psychopath, y'all. This is a psychopath. This is a narcissist. Damn. Oh. Yeah. Ellie is right on that. They are portals. Yeah. TV while you sleep. Yeah. Nah, I don't. I don't. I don't have no TV on while I sleep. Some people like to have it as background sound or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, yeah. Not me. Like, yeah, it's something about, like, you know, it's just like we said, it's a portal. Okay, this person's crazy as hell. Give me more. Expose this hater. Yeah, it's 2:15. I gotta get up off here. Give me more. Thank you. What I tell y'all? This is somebody that's going around recruiting haters, okay? Lying on you. And like I said, this could be somebody that went off and told people a whole bunch of fucking lies about you to have other people upset with you. To have a whole bunch of other people upset with you. They out here recruiting haters with this smear campaign. Putting out this narrative, playing victim. Damn, my nose is itching. Okay, somebody has a blocked heart chakra. This person's heart chakra is blocked. Okay? They have personality disorders. All right, tell me more about this hater. They're recruiting more people. Lying on you, playing victim. Tell me more. Expose this person. Thank you. Own worst enemy is here. You cause most of your problems or most of the bad things that happen to you yourself. This is somebody that won't take full accountability. They're their own worst enemy. Again, this person has personality disorder. They don't know how to be them real selves. This person is a narcissist. They're egotistical. They're psychotic. They're not gonna take full accountability. That they are their own worst fucking enemy. Instead of sitting with self, again, this is somebody that could very well be pissed off and mad that you healed. This is somebody that's mad that you healed, that you no longer want to be toxic, that you are choosing to let the shit be and cut ties, move away from them. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's mad. They're their own worst enemy. We already seen this somebody that's sabotaged. This is somebody that sabotaged this relationship. They're their own worst enemy and they play victim. They play victim, go out and recruit other people to be on their side. I was trying to love on Collective. I was trying to be in Collective's corner. They was just so fucking selfish. For somebody here, the person's causing you negativity is an earth sign. A Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be involved. Heavy emphasis on a Virgo. Okay? The person causing you negativity is an earth sign. Could be in their top 3. Okay. Somebody also could have like different color eyes or something like that. It's something about this person's eyes. This person could have like really dark eyes or something like that. Like when you look in their eyes, like they're consumed with darkness, y'all. This is somebody that's consumed with darkness. Somebody could have hazel eyes, could be significant. Somebody's skin could also be very pale for somebody here. Like it could be very pale. Okay. Causing unexplained body pains and numbness. Somebody definitely needs to up their protection. Okay. If you're waking up with like bruises and scratches or some shit like that on you, and you know you didn't do that yourself or whatever the case may be, like, damn, why do my back hurt? Why my leg hurt? Like I feel like I ran into some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't running into no shit. Why you got a big ass bruise on your ankle or your thigh or your arm or some shit like that? Yeah, that shit being sent to you. That shit being sent to you. Give me a little bit more. Don't go in the sun. Thank you. What? Y'all. I just said this, right? Bruises, scratches, welts, unexplained. Yeah. Yeah, come through, spirit. Thank you. Okay, somebody is out here. You got a scorned lover that is out here stealing your ideas, taking credit for them, making it seem like that they invented them. Again, that you wouldn't had done what you doing, or you wouldn't have come up with that plan. You wouldn't have did that business move. You wouldn't have applied for that job. You wouldn't have moved and did this if it wasn't for them. This is somebody that's scorned. They feel a type of way. They in their feelings because they feel betrayed because you left them. You would not stay stuck in this toxic ass cycle with them. Damn. Somebody hating on your image. Somebody hating on your image. Oh shit. Somebody spreading rumors about you. Somebody could be, if you in the gym and you all fit and you look good or something like that, somebody could be like, yeah, she got her body done. He went and got his hairline fixed. He did surgery to get that goddamn hairline to grow in. It's like, no, bitch. He just ain't stressing because of your ass. He just ain't stressing because of your ass. This person is out here. Okay, we already said this. Okay, my car's just exploded. Okay. They're recruiting haters, spreading rumors about you. Okay, somebody hates your image. Somebody hates your image, the way you look, your body, or whatever, how you carry yourself, okay? If you're waking up with bruises, welts, scratches, blemishes that come out of no fucking where, some crazy shit like that, yeah, all of that shit is being sent to you. This is a scorned lover. This is a scorned lover. You said, my edges grew back, baby. Come through, okay? You ain't stressing, so now you can eat. You done got your appetite back and shit like that, body banging, okay? Body banging, or now you ain't stressing. Now the smoke done settled. Now I can finally take some time and go work out. Okay, now I can get to that fitness goal that I had, that I've been having this whole time, but I was just too overwhelmed and too stressed dealing with this fucking relationship. I wasn't able to go to the gym. I couldn't do this, that, and the third because I was dealing with this, dealing with that. Now I can get in the motherfucking gym. Now I can get a routine together. Okay, now I can get a routine together. Somebody here, somebody mad. Cause now, I'm telling you, not only are you winning, you're winning on all levels, y'all. Okay, and this person could very well be out here spreading rumors, pretending that if it wasn't for them, you would not be in this position that you're in. You would not be doing the stuff that you're doing. Okay, somebody here, their return to sender backfired on them. We just said this last night. That return to sender is hitting. That return to sender, you did. Double confirmation on that. Double confirmation on that. That return to sender is hitting. This motherfucker going through it. Somebody here, the person causing you negativity is an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Could be somewhere in their top 3. Okay, so we got a karmic earth sign and a karmic air sign that could be involved in some type of way. This person is their own worst enemy. Somebody here, this person, like I said earlier, they don't know when to fucking stop. They don't know when to stop. Okay? That return to sender is hidden. Okay? This is somebody that is, look, dark entities are using these people, this person. This person is consumed with darkness. I said this. It's something about in their eyes. It's something about in their eyes. Somebody is hating on your creativeness, your ideas. Hating on your creativeness, your ideas. I said this. Somebody don't want you to put yourself out there. Somebody didn't think you were going to be successful. But look, they can't keep their eyes off of you. Can't keep their eyes off of you. They won't stop keeping tabs on you. We already seen this last night, how somebody really be out here like secretly watching you. They could be in a whole nother fucking karmic ass relationship. The same karmic ass shit and we said this earlier. I said this, like they could really have been trying to save face for a third party or some shit like that. Make themselves like big themselves up. Big themselves up for a fucking third party. Thinking that a third party or the rebound was going to be better than you in some type of way. Whole time they over there getting their ass worked on by that goddamn third party, whoever that rebound is. That replay is up from last night, okay? The replay is up. Somebody here, you need to get you some pyrite. Okay, somebody needs to get them some pyrite. Okay, it's going to help shield you from the harmful effects that technology can have on the mind and body. Okay, because somebody could be projecting like through the motherfucking the social media online or something like that. Okay, they mock you when they feel jealousy towards you. Somebody could definitely be. Oh my God, y'all look. I'm telling you, somebody could have really not had that fucking appetite and now you do. Somebody could be mocking you or they were mocking you in some type of way, mocking what you're doing. But we already seen last night, collective. You get the last laugh here. Final cards here. Somebody is trying to alter your values, your morals, or something like that. That's somebody could have been doing. This person is consumed with darkness. Dark entities are using this person. Using this person. Competition. This is somebody that's always trying to one-up you. Again, we said this. Somebody could be trying to put some shit out online, make it seem like they're with the shits or something like that. Whatever it is, they could be trying to, oh, I can do that too. Whole time, like it's not giving what it's supposed to give. This is somebody that could be competitive when it comes to something with you. Like they want to show like I'm doing good too, or I can do whatever. I'm happy too. Like they trying to compete to seem like they're happier or some shit like that. Like going out of their way. You know what I'm saying? But it's something about like they trying to one up you and it's not really giving what it's supposed to give or something like that. Okay, somebody here, you need to get an amethyst. You need to get an amethyst, okay? Go amethyst right here. It's like a purplish looking stone. Okay, you can get them in a lot of different ways or whatever. I don't really got good lighting for y'all to be able to see it, like the purple that's in it. But this is an amethyst right here. Okay, somebody needs to get an amethyst. It's psychic protection. Control your spiritual energies while dreaming and can help with insomnia and nightmares. Okay, so not only does somebody need a dream catcher, somebody needs an amethyst. Okay, especially if you're dealing with insomnia or nightmares. Okay, this is being sent to you. Okay, this is being sent to you. Okay, seek someone to perform or learn how to do a hex breaking ritual, collective. I'm telling y'all, this shit is being sent to you. And mind you, like we said earlier, somebody could very well have been out there making it seem like you were the one with the high priestess coming out in reverse. This could have been somebody, like we said earlier, somebody could very well have been out there making it seem like you were the one with the high priestess coming out in reverse. This could have been somebody could have been making it seem like that you were sending shit to them. That you were, you know, sending darkness to them, that you were the dark one with that high priestess in reverse. You were the one that is, you know, dwelling in darkness and with dark entities and shit like that. That could very well be what this is. Somebody could have definitely tried to go and put some type of hex on you, your finances, your stability, or something like that. Somebody here look into how to do that, like remove it. Okay, look into how to remove it. Okay, if you're waking up with bruises and shit like that, this is a scorned lover. Okay, somebody is definitely trying to keep tabs on you. They're watching everything. They're trying to figure out what you got going on. Somebody wants to force you to be able to come back, so that way it'll be like, yeah, see, look, I told you. Oh shit, I forgot to post about the cord cutting. They can cut cords, but you know, with the cord cutting, it just kind of manages the, you know, the impact of like of all of the feelings and all of that shit or whatever. It kind of just like it just like could stop it. Like it's more so for you. You know what I'm saying? It kind of puts a distance. If you were codependent on this person, if you are, you know, overly mentally consumed about this person or something like that, that cord cutting kind of, you know, it just breaks it. You know what I'm saying? It severs that tie, that energetic tie that you and this person have or whatever. But that doesn't necessarily banish their ass. wholeheartedly. Okay, somebody here, it's multiple layers to this shit. You know what I'm saying? But the cord cutting is definitely a start. A spiritual bath is another way. Cleanse your energy. Okay. Yeah. There's something else I wanted to say, but I just lost it. Damn. I lost it. I need it. The cord cutting is good. The cord cutting is good. But it's nothing is like a one-stop shop type of thing. When it comes to this spiritual shit, it's constant, like it's constantly having to keep yourself protected, especially with all of the spiritual warfare that's going on right now. This shit is at an all-time high right now. Okay, so you're constantly having to keep yourself cleansed. Also, somebody here, if you just moved or if you're about to move, you need to be mindful about the company that you keep in your home. Somebody needs to cleanse their home. Go through your home, do a deep cleanse on it. Somebody needs to do a cleanse on their front door. Also, wipe it down. Cleanse your front door. Put a layer of protection in front of your front door. Okay. It's something about like some energy. Somebody don't just be allowing anybody and everybody in your house, especially for those of you that's about to move into a new home. Well, before you put anything into that new home, bless that new home. Walk through it while it's empty and bless it. Anoint it. Okay, pray over it. Walk through every room, praying in your home, bringing your spirit team in there, banishing anything that was left behind, any negative, any darkness that was left behind. Open your windows, okay? Allow for it to be able to exit. Let it know that it does not have any permission to dwell in your home. Demand that it leaves, okay? Do that before you move anything into your home. For those of you that are about to move, for those of you that are already, settled into your place, go through and deep clean it. Deep clean it. And then do a spiritual bath yourself. Okay. Somebody can't stand to see you shine. Somebody can't stand to see you shine. It's a fucking clown. Look. If this person come back around, you know what I'm saying? My bad. Yeah, these cards are kind of, my bad. I usually give a disclaimer for those of y'all that got like fears of clowns and shit like that. Like, my bad. I forgot to tell y'all that these cards are kind of dark. Okay. Beware of anybody from the past trying to enter back into your life. You know what I'm saying? Beware. All right. Okay. Heavy emphasis on this. Heavy emphasis on this body pains and shit like that, y'all. Okay. Heavy emphasis on this causing unexplained body pains and numbness. Somebody toes numb, somebody hands numb, arm going numb, tingly or some shit like that. You got bruises, whelps, scratches or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? All of this is being sent to you. This person is being used by darkness. He said my stomach empty as fuck. Okay, this person is being used by darkness, y'all. That's what this is. They can't stand to see you as an earth angel, as a chosen one. You're in your purpose. You're walking your path. You know what I'm saying? You're doing what you are being called to do. Okay? And this person doesn't like it. That's why they're playing victim. And they're going to continue to play victim the more you shine. Because they lost. I told y'all they lost whatever this was. Like, she'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah, not fucking happening. Not fucking happening. This is the only storyline that they can go with because everything else, it just doesn't add up. Okay, for somebody here, the person causing you negativity is a fucking fire sign. A Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, a air sign, a earth sign. Okay, this person is playing victim. That's what they're over here doing. Okay, talking about you behind your back. Talking about you behind your back. That's what this is. We already know they're doing that, though. Very toxic. Very toxic. Somebody here, make sure not to, like, we need to not drink right now. We need to not drink right now. We need to not smoke right now. Okay? We need to be clear-minded. We need to be clear-minded. Okay? Somebody could be unintentionally not even realizing that they're sending evil eye to you with the things that they're saying, with the things that they're doing. Okay? Unintentionally. Oh, man. Causing chaos and fights in your love connections. So somebody here, if you could be dating right now, if you could be dating right now, heavy emphasis on that. Somebody, and don't be letting people touch on you. Okay? All of this touching, all of these hands. Don't be letting everybody watch your drink. Okay, confirmation. If you go out, watch your goddamn drink. Okay, it's something like, be careful. Don't overdo it or something like that. Don't be out here fucked up. If you gon', hit the B a couple times, hit it a couple times, put the shit out. It's something about like watching yourself, if you roll it yourself. You roll it yourself. You pour it yourself if you can. Okay? Watch them while they pouring that shit. Or something like that. Everybody don't need to touch on you. It's something about somebody a lot of people want to touch somebody's hair, touch on somebody's face or some shit like that. That shit is weird to me. Don't be letting nobody touch on your face. Okay? Yeah. What was I finna say? For somebody here, if you are out dating, somebody can't stand your fucking spiritual gifts, your psychic capabilities, you can see through them. Again, like we said earlier, somebody hates that you can read their ass. What was I gonna say? As far as this love connections and stuff like that, if you're finding that you're having a hard time like connecting with people or feeling very guarded when it comes to connecting with people or something like that, all of that is being projected towards you, so that way you don't end up in a loving connection, a new union. We've been seeing that also. That's a thing. Okay, somebody knows that the next union that you get in, that you're supposed to be in, that's gonna be it. That's your life partner coming in. Okay, somebody is mad. The person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. We already know that this is a narcissist, master manipulator. Okay, root work is here. Root work. Somebody's doing some shit, y'all. Somebody's doing some shit. Root work, hexes. Okay, and spying on you again is a part of their daily routine. They don't miss a beat, y'all. This is your biggest motherfucking hater, but they do not miss a beat. They do not miss a beat. Somebody literally sat up there and said that you was projecting, like you was projecting all of this negativity towards them. You was sending, spell work towards them. You in the spiritual community. Yeah, look, he in the spiritual community. She in the spiritual community. She don't hide that shit. She the one sending shit to me. Whole time, this person is the one that's literally being consumed by darkness and being used by darkness. Okay, they the one out there paying people to sabotage you, to try and sabotage you or some shit like that. Paying people to look into you, getting readings done on you and shit like that. The only reason why you even know anything about this motherfucker when you watch tarot is because they won't stay out your fucking energy. That's how heavy they are in your energy. You get on here for a collective message and this motherfucker is in the energy like that. They're infiltrating your energy. It's not the other way around. That's the only reason why you know what's going on with this person, because they won't stay out your energy. Okay. That's what I got for y'all. This person crazy. Okay, this person's crazy. It's my phone is in military time, so it's 1440. The chosen ones, y'all. I'm telling you. Speak your motherfucking truth. Speak your truth unapologetically. I don't care how mad somebody get. What they gonna do? What they gonna do? And they ass right up in jail. Looking stupid. Okay? Looking stupid. Somebody, you're moving. Okay? So get ready to move because you're fucking moving. You're not staying there. Okay? You're not staying there. So you need to get ready. You need to get your plan together. Somebody here, this person is going to be leaving that house. Okay, they're going to be leaving. Okay, and don't worry about no finances and not being able to afford it and to take care of it, because you're going to be able to take care of everything you need to take care of. For those of you who have already moved, the first of the month is coming up. You need to do a first of the month abundance ritual. Okay? Do a first of the month abundance ritual. Bless your home. Okay? Speak it over your home. The first of the month is coming up. Okay, that's what I got for y'all. Thank y'all so much for 282K. Welcome into everybody. And it's a full moon on Wednesday. Thank you, Jenny, so much for all your wisdom within the comment section. I appreciate that. Heavy emphasis on cover your crown. Y'all see I got mine covered. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank y'all for all y'all likes. Thank y'all for all of y'all comments. I hope you guys found something insightful within this message. Somebody gonna be stressed the hell out, y'all. Somebody is stressing because of this distance. Damn, come through. All right. Somebody is stressing because of this distance. They dealing with real health concerns because of this distance. The fact that you've moved on. The fact that you moved on. You're unavailable to this person. It's over. This is a wrap, baby. It's something here about continuing to be patient, okay? When it comes to new love and intimacy, okay, you do need to open your heart up. Be cautious, of course. You know what I'm saying? Be cautious. Use your discernment. Trust your intuition. But you need to open your heart up. Somebody is sending you energy to block your heart chakra. Like their fucking heart chakra is blocked. So that way you don't open yourself up to people and new unions. Okay, it's something about continuing to be patient. Good things come to those who wait. It's something transpiring and changing in just a couple of months. Okay, so I told y'all, I keep telling y'all this. Y'all think I'm being funny when I'm saying somebody finna be getting good peen, somebody finna be dropping off good peen, somebody finna have a dope ass strap, or they finna whatever the fuck that look like for you. Okay, that shit is coming in. Okay, that's what that is. Somebody has commitment coming in. Commitment is here. Things are getting serious. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, somebody's mad. Somebody's mad. Somebody's mad. But y'all, fuck this person. Fuck this person. Hey, Rachel. Yeah. Thank you for sharing the live. Somebody could have a water sign that is confused about their sexuality. Okay. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be confused about their sexuality. Hey, CC. I think that's CC. Ashe. I'm a Scorpio and not confused. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for being here with me. Hey, Echo. My wife and gay. Wow. Ooh-wee. Hey, Tam. Peace and light. I love y'all so much. I'm sending y'all nothing but love and positivity. Okay, I hope you guys, like I said, found something insightful within this message. Y'all, please remember to tarot responsibly. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force anything to fit, family, okay? Don't force anything to fit. Understand that everything is happening in divine time and exactly as it's supposed to. Okay, it's something about that situation has to end so that way a new beginning can come in for you. Okay, it's done. It's done. Okay, it's time for a new beginning. Somebody here, you done went through a rebirth. Okay, you've been liberated. Okay, and there go Cupid's arrow. Okay, there is definitely new love coming in. You just need to have faith. Love is coming. Okay, and there's something about being surprised when it come in. It's gonna catch your ass off guard. It's gonna catch your ass off guard. So you need to be, again, like I said last night, continue to do that healing work on yourself. Continue to do that shadow work. Continue to work on yourself, okay? And just prepare yourself for the union that you know you deserve. You're manifesting it in. Okay. You missed it. Yes, you did, Rachel. But you know I'm finna upload it. Don't even worry about it. For those of you that would like to subscribe on YouTube, the link is in the bio, or you can just type in Head.Lioness. Okay. I am Head.Lioness across all social media platforms, you guys. I have no backup pages and I will never reach out to you. Okay, somebody here, you can rest and relax. You can rest and relax, collective. Okay? Okay? Somebody's coming in asking you, will you allow them to love you? You are going to be able to rest and relax. Are you going to allow this person to come in and love you? Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Somebody is realizing that karma is a bitch. Okay? That's what this is. That's what this is. Somebody got a whole masculine coming in that said, I'll beat his ass if you want me to. Okay? Somebody said, I'll beat his ass if you want me to. Like, hold on, baby. I don't, you know. I just said I don't start none, but we can finish it. You trying to start the shit. Like, all you gotta do is let me know. I'll go over there. He won't leave you alone. He won't stop talking shit about you online. I'll pull up over there. I'll beat his ass if you want me to. Like, I'll show you. Somebody finna go from having to fight against your partner to having a partner that's willing to throw hands about you. Like, not my motherfucking wife, not my motherfucking husband. You got the wrong one. Why did that just remind me? Why did that just remind me of that? Y'all remember that meme that was going around, those videos that was going around of people being like, you know, it's like somebody being real soft and gentle and stuff like that, and somebody talking to them crazy, and then they person come out of nowhere and be like, yeah, what you not finna do is talk to this, that, and the third like this, or whatever the case may be. Like, they person is the rowdy one or whatever. They person is the one that's like really with the shits. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could very well have that coming in. Like, somebody got a protector coming in. I seen the Emperor. Somebody's name could be Robert. Somebody's name could be Rob. Talk to me, I'll talk back. Yeah. They was funny, right? Because the only thing I'm seeing is somebody like, you know, like, it's the first one that I remember seeing was like a husband. Like, the husband was all, you know, chill and cool, calm, collected, you know, just real chill dude or whatever the case may be. But somebody was talking crazy to him, and the wife just came out like, hold on, dude, like, do we got a problem here? Or something like that. Somebody's name could be Rob or Robert. Somebody was keeping secrets. Okay. Somebody wants you to know that the karmic seduced them. Okay, the karmic seduced them. Somebody fell in love with their best friend. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Again, we got a surprising, shocking situation when it comes to love. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Somebody's whole best friend could be like, man, I've been loving your ass the whole time. I've been loving you the whole time. Somebody got a karmic ass Pisces in the energy. Somebody could have a Pisces that was living a double life. Mind y'all, we just said there was a water sign that could be confused about their sexuality. Okay, somebody living a double life. Somebody could have a secret family. Somebody could be on the down low. Okay. Somebody, birds chirping is your confirmation. Birds chirping is your confirmation. Loud bird chirping is your confirmation. Mind y'all, we just said something about a goddamn rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doodle. Okay? Somebody got a karmic ass Aries in their energy. Karmic ass, toxic ass Aries in their energy. Okay? Somebody also could have a karmic ass Gemini in their energy. Okay, and then we have a Scorpio showing up in positive energy. Okay, it's something about something that happened in the summer. Somebody was watching somebody. Somebody could have been a peeping Tom during the summertime. At night, somebody could have been watching somebody. What the fuck? Okay. Somebody's like, you like, that's a lie. That's a lie. All I think about is you. All I think about is you. Somebody could have been watching somebody during the summertime. Peeping Tom is here. Okay, this is somebody that's obsessed with you. All they think about is you. Something about somebody wearing a sundress. So there's something that happened during the summertime when somebody had on a sundress. Somebody was watching somebody. Again, it's time to take the trash out. Time to take the trash out. We already seen that somebody is trash. I've been saying that. Where is it? Tossing out the trash, getting rid of it. Okay, tossing out the trash, getting rid of it. Okay, it's time to take the trash out. Somebody could drive a silver Toyota Camry. Somebody could drive a silver Toyota Camry. I don't know about the year. I don't know, whatever. Either you could see this, somebody involved could drive this car or something like that. That's your confirmation when you see one I just heard. Somebody's also going to see a license plate that got 444 in the license plate number. It's going to be 444 in the license plate number. That's another confirmation for you. You are protected at this time. Again, it doesn't matter really what they try and send in the spiritual realm. You are protected. This motherfucker then went and searched high and searched low for a cult and a coven and all of this type of shit. The best of the best that could cause the most craziest shit to happen. And you still defeated they ass. You are protected. Okay, you are protected. All right, it's something about 444 on a license plate or an address. I just heard is another one. Okay, somebody is asking why. Somebody is asking why. You could be asking why. This person is going to be asking why. They're in their fucking feelings. And then there's also something collective. Strangers turned lovers is here. Strangers turned lovers is here. But first, we got to take the fucking trash out. For those of you who haven't taken the trash out yet, baby. It's time to go. It's time to go. Okay? That's what I got for y'all. That's what I got for y'all. Somebody got some white toes. Okay? Everyone is clapping for you. I keep saying that's what I got for y'all. Everyone is clapping for you. Okay, your spirit team, your ancestors, again, you've overcome this shit and you're gonna be recognized. Thank you, T. You're gonna be recognized one way or another. July 6th is here. We just seen the other day that there's something significant about July 2025 through September 2026. Okay, July 6th is here. Okay, there's something significant about July 6th. Somebody loves the way that you taste, whether masculine or feminine. Somebody said divine masculine, your motherfucking diet is top tier. They can taste it. Y'all nasty as hell, but I ain't judging you. Somebody said they can taste it. That goddamn diet is top tier. Damn. Somebody wants to know if you can please take their call. Somebody wants for you to please take their call. Somebody tastes good as hell. We already know. We already know. We already know you pressure. We know your ass be moisturized. We know you smell good. We know you soft. Your skin is, you know what I'm saying, together. Okay? You look good as hell. You are the perfect +1. You are a whole vibe. And on top of all of that, you taste good. Okay? You are the catch. Okay? And this why this motherfucker over here, like, please take my call. Can I come over? Can I come talk to you? I miss you. Okay? Late night meetings. Late night meetings is here. Somebody could be wanting to come over and look. Aaliyah on this cannot come over. She sure called his ass on some late night shit. She sure called him on some late night shit. Somebody doing sex magic. Somebody doing sex magic. I said this earlier with that tantric sex. It says sabotaged us for my third party. I told y'all somebody sabotaged. They self-sabotaged in a relationship. And it could have been for a motherfucking karmic, a third party. Okay? Watching you behind their shade. Somebody is keeping tabs on you. They're throwing shade and they're still fucking watching you. And somebody is also making it seem like they're not watching you, but they really are. Okay? Again, with the watching you. God damn. Watching you brings me peace. There's a water sign placement that's pregnant. There's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, feminine energy that could be pregnant. Somebody needs to go get a test, okay? Somebody tried to change, but they can't. Somebody tried to change, but they can't. Okay, angel number 555 is here. Okay, there's positive changes that's taking place, y'all. 555-444. Okay, you are protected. These changes that's coming in, they're protected. Train horn confirmation. Okay. Somebody, you out here really showing how a pro does it. You out here really showing how a fucking pro does it. Somebody got gambling issues. Somebody could have also said that you got gambling issues. Okay, but you don't. You don't got gambling issues. August the 6th of 1988 is significant. August 6th. Thank you so much, Chosen. Thank you so much for all your roses. August the 6th, 1988 is significant. Okay. Somebody got gambling issues, or somebody just likes taking risks. Somebody really could have thought that you would be back. Okay. Somebody has a Sagittarius that is showing up in karmic negative energy. Somebody here, Divine Collective, you could be telling yourself, or you could be feeling like it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top. Confirmation. You could be realizing that, because when it's all said and done, Collective, after everything you done went through, I'm telling you, it's something about like a lot of people that you could have thought was in your corner, or that you could have thought that would be there for you to help you. You realize you had nobody but yourself and your spirit team. Come through with the motherfucking cord cutting. You was just talking about this. Okay, it's lonely at the top. There's something about some rainstorm cuddling. Somebody misses rainstorm cuddling with you. Somebody, you could be a Libra. Okay, or someone involved could be a Libra. This Libra showing up in positive energy though. Okay, somebody's coming in ready for marriage. Hey, Maggie, come through. Somebody's coming in ready for marriage. Okay, they're intentional with their actions. I've told y'all this. I already said this. Okay, whatever. Okay. Sips tea, takes notes, minds business. Sips tea, takes notes, and minds business. We said that earlier when I was like, you could already know like what this person got going on. Buying a plane ticket is here. But you could be minding your business, unbothered. Somebody we already seen last night, you finna be going on some type of trip. It could be a solo trip. Okay, you could be going on a solo trip, and we just seen last night going on this solo trip, you're gonna run into your new boo. Somebody definitely is gonna be traveling soon, and you could not even be expecting to travel. Like right now, you could be like, I ain't got no plans to go nowhere, no time soon. Watch how some shit work out. Somebody just does not understand. Somebody does not understand the severity of all of the lies that they said about you, how they was lying on your name. Somebody doesn't understand the severity of it, the consequences. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. Somebody's coming in. You're going to feel safe and comfortable with this person. Even though they will kick ass about you. They will kick ass about you. Okay, again, angel number 111 is here. There's new beginnings here. Positive changes. Doubling down on that 555. There's new opportunities here, and divine alignment is here. Okay. Spirit said yes to whoever just recently asked for something. Whatever you just recently requested, Spirit said yes. Okay, yes. Nobody is fucking with your karmic ass ex. Okay, they're being ghosted, they're being ignored because, like I said earlier, everything that they said about you to create this hate train and have these people vouch for them or be on their side or some shit like that, they're being exposed because it's what you're putting out and what you're showing is a complete contradiction to everything that they said. Okay, you got somebody, oh my God. So let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be careful with this new person coming in. Y'all better be careful with this new person coming in. If you ain't trying to, you motherfucking have a baby or some shit like that. We just seen that a water sign could end up pregnant. Okay? Somebody said, let's have a baby. Okay? I can't wait to see you again. Look at this. They new people, long distance relationship. Mind y'all, somebody going to be going out. You might meet somebody that live in a whole nother place or something like that. There's nothing wrong with long distance relationships. Okay? Especially if both people involved are wanting to make it work. Okay? There's something here. Y'all better be careful. Because somebody gonna like the way that you taste. Okay, somebody's name could be Quincy. Somebody could go by the name Q. Somebody could be a Q. Or some shit like that. Okay, Quincy showing up in positive energy, and somebody got somebody named Ariel that's showing up in negative energy. Okay, somebody gonna be bending somebody over a chair. I'm finna get up out of here because this is getting a little freaky, and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I gotta get the hell on. Okay, y'all. Heavy emphasis on that. I'll beat his ass for you if you need me to, though. Heavy emphasis on that. Bend your ass over a chair, be telling you that shit in your ear, like, if you want, I'll beat his ass. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Whatever you need me to do, I'll beat his motherfucking ass for you. Okay? Somebody's a Leo, and you a master manifester. I told y'all this. Somebody's naked on the FaceTime because you might be in a long distance relationship. Y'all nasty. Okay, Neo, say it. Go listen to it. I'm telling y'all, somebody coming in. I just said this. Somebody also getting a new job. I just said this last night, y'all. I said this last night. Somebody coming in. I've been saying this. I don't know why this energy is so heavy. I don't know who like really just ain't been getting none. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. Somebody coming in ready for marriage, and they gonna really like put on in all ways. Somebody gonna show out. You and your person been abstinent. Y'all both been waiting, being patient. It's like when I get my motherfucking hands on you. The shit I've been holding back. Okay? Been your ass all up and through this house. Turn you every which way but loose. And can't wait to see your ass again. Get on the FaceTime. Put your titty on the FaceTime. Some shit like that. Put him on the phone. Just put the phone down there to it. Let me talk to him. Let him know I miss him. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Okay, that's what I got for y'all though. For real, I'm gonna get out of here. That's funny though, because that's what's coming in. Like that shit been in an energy like really heavy. So y'all better be careful, okay? Y'all better be careful because somebody could. If you still can't get pregnant, you will get pregnant. Fuck around with this person here. They will not play about you. We said this the other day. Somebody got a whole empress coming in. Like for real, for real. They're not going to play about you. They're going to protect you. Like, all of that fighting and arguing and shit, no. I will kick ass for you, okay? I will straight kick ass for you. Protecting what's mine. Yeah. You said I got my birth control. Heavy emphasis on that. Look. I'm done, y'all. This is a whole nother deck. I just randomly split that shit. Okay, and look, old love that was very toxic misses you. Okay, but you got a whole new union coming in here. You need to focus on finding peace. Okay, focus on finding peace. Remove yourself from stressful environments. Somebody first, middle, or last initial could be the letter K. Somebody first, middle, or last initial could be the letter F. Okay. That's what this is. There's a lot of downloads that's coming in at this time. You need to pay attention. Pay attention, okay? There's also a message in the music. And y'all know we always got the music playing. Okay, there's a message in the music, okay? Somebody, again, like I said, first, middle, or last initial could be the letter Q. Quincy came out. You said birth control didn't help me that one time. Not one time. Okay, first, middle, or last initial could be the letter O. And also we got the letter G, first, middle, or last initial. Okay. Somebody, when it comes to some type of paperwork that's coming in, make sure you read everything thoroughly, okay? Read everything thoroughly. Check for loopholes. Somebody got some new contracts or something like that that's coming in. Make sure everything that was discussed is involved in the paperwork, okay? First, middle, last initial could be the letter H. All right, there's something going on that spirit is asking for you to leave yourself out of it. Okay, we already seen somebody here. Sip your tea, mind your business. It's noted. You already know, mind your business. Mind your business. Don't force yourself in the mix. Keep your distance from drama that doesn't have anything to do with you. Okay. somebody here. You could have somebody that's of a different race or a different ethnicity, okay, come from a different religious background or something like that. Somebody wants to know, do you date outside your race? Okay, could be something about an interracial couple here. Okay, I love me enough for the both of us. Leaving even when it hurts to walk away. Leaving, okay? Also, stop sharing your personal business with people at your job. We constantly have to get that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why we keep doing that. Okay? Yeah, all signs are involved. Ashanti, Rain on Me is here. This is definitely a connection with somebody that they thought they did. Somebody could have a Libra rising. Okay. It froze. Uh-oh, we froze? Okay. Yeah. The connection. There's something about a connection. Somebody, you might be dealing with some Wi-Fi issues or something like that. This song is on again, right? This song is on again. Okay. All right. But I love y'all so much, y'all. Like I said, please terror responsibly. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Y'all, terror responsibly. Okay. Just terror responsibly. You guys, this replay will be up on YouTube. Thank y'all for 319K on the likes. I appreciate y'all. Welcome in to everybody that's new here, and welcome back to everybody that continues to tap in with me. Thank y'all for 163 shares. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for all of the comments and stuff like that. Thank y'all for sharing the wisdom in the comment section, like helping each other out. I appreciate that. All my other readers in here, all my other, healers that's in here that know a thing or two about, hey, you can do this, you can do that. Thank you for jumping in and helping the rest of the collective. I do have Cash App. It's Head.Lioness. It's literally my name, Headlioness. If you would like to send a donation, just because you feel moved to, I appreciate it. I'm not opening the list right now because I actually have some things I need to get into. But if I can get back on here later, I will. Okay, but I do appreciate y'all so freaking much. Post talks, but do message back. Okay, I appreciate y'all so much. And if you would like to send in a donation, you can also go directly to the link in my bio and you can just send it right there. Like the Cash App is right up there. If you would like to send in just to, show your appreciation, I appreciate that so much. What was I finna say? This is my only page. I think I said that. For those of you that's new here, when I post this on YouTube, I will put the thumbnail in my story. If you go to my page right now, you will see an example like from the one last night. Okay, you will see exactly how it usually shows up. Let me get this downloaded and get it, the thumbnail created, and then I'll put it up there when it's ready for review. Y'all subscribe on YouTube. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers over there. Yeah, I had to, Zay. I had to, because let me tell y'all real quick, pause. I was doing something in the kitchen. I don't know what's going on in my kitchen. Every time I'm in the kitchen, I end up hurting myself, like on the dishwasher, on the refrigerator, some crazy shit like that. I end up breaking this one off. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this at this point. Because at first I was just going to get this one fixed. But I was like, nah, okay, enough. Okay, enough. All right, I just went ahead. I came upstairs immediately, just started clipping these hoes off. You said you just took yours off. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to fight. Lesson learned. I ain't never broke a nail like this before, y'all. This shit hurt me to the core. Like, for real. I almost cried. Like, for real. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. But you guys, look, I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers on YouTube, okay? So y'all, please subscribe on YouTube. Help me reach that goal, that milestone that I'm trying to reach over there. I appreciate y'all for that. And just interacting over there and letting me know if it resonated. You watch it all the way through. You watch it again. You caught it from the middle. You was able to start it over, and just let me know how you resonate with it over there. I appreciate any interaction. Okay. Again, thank y'all so much. I hope y'all can have a great rest of the day, afternoon, morning, night, whatever time it is where you are. I know y'all all over the place. Yeah, and I'm a short manny girl. I'm telling you, Zay, that's exactly what it's about to be. It's about to be all of the little ones, like, going forward, y'all. I can't deal with them long nails no more. Thank y'all for all y'all gifts and everything like that.